and everyone is here, and
Yeah.
everyone else finds the card with the main character as well, until like the final 5 seconds. Colon at least gave Millenniumon its best fight to date. Like it either had the Crosswords manga where they couldn't even fight it in the first place, or the real story where it gets beaten to a bloody pulp by a bunch of adult levels. So at least he got a fucking fight. That's something.
Alright, I don't think that Pablo or Zachary are going to be showing up today. If they do, they'll probably
There's
late.
no way.
So let's do a recap of last episode and then kick things off. Do you want me to do the recap, or do one of you guys want to do a recap for potential?
The potential is all yours, my friend.
Elephant?
Oh, well, I see. One of you guys. Of course. Well, okay, I can see what I can remember from last time. It wasn't that long ago, but the details get fuzzy in my head. So, last time there was an important conversation between Sonia and Einari, which was unfortunately mostly cut out because of technical difficulties. But he gave us basically his backstory, he was a Digidestined before us. Stuff happened, they might have lost, and they might have been dead before they came to the digital world. Who knows, but that's some pretty freaky shit. And basically, they're trying to right their wrongs on their own, and they see us as problems because we're fated to fight and stuff. Sonia tried to point out that, hey, some of these predictions tend to see us cooperating, so maybe we should try that, but didn't seem too enthused by this. So, yeah, he said basically, I don't want to fight you, don't get in our way, and everything will be good. And he jumped in the portal. Sonia tried to follow, but was stopped by Einari's new Digimon partner, which was a Zubamon, I believe, which at the very last minute asked Sonia to please help his master, with tears in his eyes and stuff. Oh, so very sad. Afterwards, she came out. I believe there was one final piece of lore that was uncovered by the doors shutting off. I don't fully remember what it was. It was a crystal and a bunch of hands around it, something like this.
No, it wasn't that at all.
Wasn't that one?
Maybe I'll just let you forget. Maybe I'll just let you forget, and you'll find out when the prophecy comes true.
Oh no!
I mean, actually, technically, you did take a photo of it on your phone, so I guess you can refer to that. It was a picture of several Digimon that you knew, standing over you on the cliff face, as you guys face down the darkness.
Ah, I see. Well, that was that. Then I went out. I could have teleported it, but I figured, the people were coming in to save me, and it would have been awkward to miss each other like this. So yeah, we found each other underwater. But before that, they had a run-in with the pirates, which were chasing a white waymon, if I recall. You guys freed the white waymon, and he told you, hey, you can brag about this to your friends, eh? Pretty nice, huh? Bye. And yeah, that was that. So we had a little conversation about Sonia just running off on her own, and that might not have been the best thing to do, and she's probably grounded for a week. They all came back. And Stella was Stella was screaming at the end because something might happen. Yes, I left out the big fight of this episode completely out, but that doesn't matter. The Big Angel, they got their asses whooped. yeah, big deal. Yeah.
I mean, technically they
Yeah.
ran away, but I mean, like you guys ran away from the angels, but
Oh, I see. That's how it is. Oh,
yeah, that's how it is. You guys are the scaredy cats.
oh man.
Yes, very accurate recap. Feel free to take a potential.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I will. I'll take one.
There was also some exposition with Cutemon and Taisto, which
Yeah, that's right.
was basically
Cutemon was not
Cutemon
a
ripping
fan.
into Taisto for being
Yeah.
a bit of a hypocrite and leaving the party and whatnot. But hopefully, eventually, when Zachary joins us, maybe he can talk him down and get him not to hate on Taisto so much.
You really think that would be the thing that happens?
Of course. What other possible outcome could there be, Taisto? I don't think there's any other way that could go. Yeah, it's a done deal. The moment he comes, you know, Cutemon's definitely going to be on your side. Okay, so we left off on Stella's scream, and we had like a small after scenes credits of Piedmon attacking her.
Ooh,
So we will.
I forgot about Piedmon.
Yes,
Ooh, that's not good.
it was Piedmon attacking her. So we'll cut in on you guys, the gang, the usual gang. You're all together in Icon City. You just dropped off Digimon and his children at the hospital area where they can treat wounds and whatnot. Don't actually know who runs that, but we'll figure it out later. And you hear the scream. It's in like an ear-piercing, high-pitched scream from Stella. Sonia, you recognize it immediately as Stella's voice
I
screaming.
figured as much.
Yeah. What do you guys do? What's your first reaction to hearing her scream?
She is going to run right first to the scene. No questions asked. Yeah, well, Stella's in danger. She knew that would be happening. So yeah, let's go.
Okay,
Oh no!
You
Run after her.
Oh, for fuck's sake, and start teleporting there.
Cool. Sonia runs first.
I could.
She
I might.
slides along the ground and like does a cool left turn in towards where Stella's home is. You reach for the door handle, Sonia, and open the door. And as you step through into Stella's home, you suddenly find yourself outside.
Okay.
Air is gushing through your hair. Sand buffets your face. And as you squint and open your eyes, bright lights meet you. Reds, blues, yellows, greens. Very colourful. You see bunting being hung up and strung between circus tents that are all different shades of colour with white interspersed between them. You hear a bustling crowd of people talking and chatting to one another. You see Digimon vendors handing out candy floss and gumballs and prizes and whatnot. You seem to have found yourself in some kind of fairground.
I was not expecting that. Okay.
As you turn around and try to go back through the door, it's gone.
Well, questions for later. Stella, can I... Stella, where are you? I'm here. I followed you. Don't worry. Oh.
You don't see Stella anywhere. Her ear-piercing screech is no longer audible. You can't hear her at all.
That's not good. Okay. Can I teleport to her right away? Not fucking around?
Just you
waddle.
can't.
I was afraid of this answer.
Unfortunately, your get out of jail free card doesn't work.
Oh no, that's not good.
Um,
Okay, that's. Oh.
What does Dice to see when he was supposed to be running right after Sonia?
So Sonia walks through the front door, well, bursts through the front door of Stella's house, and the door immediately slams behind her. And then when you open
Well,
it
I
after
go
her,
after.
when you open it
Yeah,
after her, you come out and you're inside a circus tent already. There is a juggling performing Digimon on stage. He's wearing some kind of striped yellow and red garb, and he's juggling red spiky balls to the applause of a bunch of Digimon in the crowd. There's various Digimon down there at various levels, all enjoying themselves, eating popcorn and candy floss. And there seems to be some kind of performance going on when you burst through the door, Taisto. Sonia is nowhere to be seen.
Can I?
That's
Okay.
that's not good at all.
Is
we've
Ghostmon
been
with
had-
me?
Yes, Ghostmon is with you. And Pillowmon is with you, Sonia.
Yeah, I assume as much.
I'm not going to separate you from your Digimon. Just
All right.
Just
Thank
yet.
goodness. Just yet. Wait a second. I don't like the sound of that. Yeah, I think. Dice is like, where the heck are we? What's going on, Ghostmon? Do you know anything?
I don't know this place, but I recognize the juggler. He says.
Who is it?
He like scans the place for anything that could potentially help us out in this situation about where you are and whatnot. The Digimon in question is called. Just 1 second. I'm gonna get a picture of it. It is called Paglimon.
I believe.
Paglimon. He looks like this.
Oh, that's a cute one.
He is juggling
Can
spiky red balls.
Can you type the name in the chat as well, please?
Paglimon.
Pagli. Nice.
Thank you, Paglimon.
Those Digimon that it's from Witchenly. I used to hang out with them all the time. They're pranksters like me. They taught me everything I know.
Oh, so they're not very good then.
Oh man.
Did I say that out loud? Oh no.
Oh no.
Dyson takes his Digivice and calls Sonia. Tries to call Sonia.
Right, Digivices.
You pull out your Digivice and try to call Sonia, and all you hear is this screeching static noise, and a spark leaps out of your Digivice and shocks your hand.
Ah! Well, crap. How about Kagayaki then? You know, Dice is in the brightest tool in the shed. Let's try calling Kagayaki.
Out of curiosity, Kagiaki, have you entered this door yet, or are you still on the outside?
I'm teleporting that way, like.
Okay, cool. So you teleport that way. You make it to the front door of Stella's place. And as you enter her home, you also find yourself in a circus area. You find yourself on top of a Ferris wheel in one of the carts. Going around, you get a full view of the full circus area. You see all the different stalls. There's like a hooker duck range. There's a place where you can shoot a gun at a range and try and hit the targets to win a prize. You see various circusy looking Digimon walking around, handing out flyers and advertising shows that are going on and selling balloons and whatnot. And Taisto, as you try to call Kagiaki, yet again another spark shoots out and hits your hand.
What is wrong with this thing? Ah! I swear Kagayaki must have done something. Anyway. Ghostmon, what say you? Let's go and talk to that Digimon over there and see if he knows anything about what the situation we're in.
We can try, he says, and he like starts to float over, and as he does, two larger Digimon that look a bit more muscular stand in front of you.
Oh, hello.
And they say, "No one's allowed on stage. He's in the middle of a performance. Get back in your seats."
By any chance, would you happen to be able to tell me where the heck are we?
Didn't you pay for tickets?
The answer to that question might surprise you, but back to my question, which I asked first. So it's dibs. It's like dibs. You have to answer me first. Where are we?
Why, you're in Trump Circus, of course. This place is a circus for all Digimon to enjoy themselves, indulge their
In order to make the digital
inner
world
enjoyment,
great again.
watch the shows, eat candy. It's one of the best traveling shows in the whole of the digital world and beyond, he says as he like...
So we are in the so we are in the digital world, right? Excellent. Right, I'm looking for my friends.
If you're
Would you
lost,
happen to know where
kid,
they
you
are?
need to go to the front counter and make an announcement. I ain't babysitting
Okay,
you.
can you? Thanks. Could you point me out where? One last. Could you point me out to where we are, or where that is?
The front desk, it's at the entrance. There's a little stall on the left-hand side. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
And as you...
I'll get off your hair now. Thank you. And starts heading to the shrugs and starts heading to the front desk, with no idea where it is.
We'll go back to Kageyaki now. Kageyaki, the Ferris wheel has made a full wheel round, and it's got to the bottom. I assume you get off.
Yes.
Another of those big burly Digimon like tips its hat at you and says, "Hope you enjoyed the ride, kid."
It was lovely.
And like gives you a like little chuckle as you leave. What's the first thing that Kageyaki does when he finds out he's in a fun fair?
Call Sonia.
Okay, so you pick up your Digivice to try and call Sonia, and like before with Taisto, a jolt of purple lightning shoots out of the Digivice and shocks your hand, causing you to drop it. Are you still there? Hello?
Hello? Kagayaki is expected. Is called at stall number 3.
I think maybe his microphone might have failed him now.
No.
If it,
I saw green. I saw green.
I saw green too.
So now can you? Yeah, okay.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
yes,
yes.
we can hear you now.
It's randomly grouped. I had to plug it in again.
Well,
All right. Okay. Fuck you too then. Let's try the digital footprint method. Maybe that will work here. So he pulls out the hat of Sonia's pajamas and starts to try and digicode it to use it like you know how you look for the scent of someone with a hound, but digital footprint style.
So what are you using, sorry, to track Sonia down?
The hat of her pajama that I still have.
Part of her pajamas?
Okay. I never gave that back.
When
I
did you take
originally
the
got-
pajamas?
let's
Don't you
not ask
remember?
any more questions.
Wait, if you don't remember, it was when she
Yeah,
first
2 episodes ago.
disappeared, and I got that to use it and find her, but then we just found her, so I never got to use it, and then we didn't get to talk, so I never got to return it.
Fair enough. Okay, so you still have a piece of clothing or pajamas from her home.
Better if we don't acknowledge it.
Could you roll to unleash your powers for me, please?
I'll do my best. Unleash my powers. Is that a lovely +3 still?
It's unique. She's 3. Oh, that's a. Oh, do you still have a condition to give you? No, you don't. No.
What?
I was just checking your
Okay,
conditions
okay.
to make sure it wasn't any lowered by anything.
Okay, so it's a level +3.
Yes, it's +3.
I
I don't think you have influence over Sonya at the moment because of last
No.
session's end of session stuff. So it's just a +3.
That's a 10.
Nice, good job. So on a 10, it works exactly as you intend. So how do you want this to work? Are you wanting to track down Sonya, or are you wanting to phone her using her pajamas somehow?
The idea of using those to track the digital footprint is that it basically makes some sort of line towards the person.
Okay, some kind of line towards the person.
Like how you track footsteps, but like that.
Okay, sure. So, you see with your digicoding magic that these bluish footprints appear along the ground. Actually, make them pink, so they like symbolize Sonya and the crest of light and all that kind of stuff. Pink footprints leading you away from the Ferris wheel.
Holy shit, it actually works. Yeah! Oh, that will make the future so much easier. Okay, Dormon, we are going that way.
Okay, cool. So as you set off to try and find Sonya, we'll cut back to Sonya. Sonya, obviously you're in the middle of the circus right now.
Yes.
Between the tents. What's your first port of call? Like, obviously you were looking for Stella, but her screams have stopped. You can't hear her anymore.
Well, I'll go with the Digivice, and I assume it doesn't work. Sparks and it falls off my hand as well. You know, just to say I did it. Then what would be the smartest way to go about this? Should probably go. Pilomon, let's evolve it to Shipmon and fly into the air and see if we can notice her anywhere outside first, maybe.
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Hopefully we can find the others too. I think they were just behind us, so it can't be too far away, right? Right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The pink glow of your Digivice envelops Sheepmon as it digivolves into Sheepmon. Wait, not Sleepmon, sorry. Pillowmon as it turns into Sheepmon.
Yes.
So many names that mean sleep and sheep and yeah.
Yes, I know.
And you start flying up into the air on the back of Pillowmon. Sheepmon.
You'll get it one day.
I'll get it one day. From above, you can see all the Digimon in the fair. They look sort of like ants from this height. They're very small down. You see a big yellow teddy bear walking through the center of the circus. You see several clownish looking Digimon handing out balloons. You see a sword juggler towards the back of the circus, and you see one like doing like a card trick for a young Digimon. It looks like a little Elecmon.
Okay.
But you see no sign of Stella or Kageyaki or Taisto.
Okay, well, I'll see the one playing there was a juggler and the one with cards, wasn't it?
Yes.
Which one seems friendlier? Well, which one seems like is having a good time and stuff? Like
They're clowns.
All of them
Well-
are giggling and laughing as much as they can.
I believe this is the entire circus, actually.
Okay. Well, let's go with the playing cards one because that seems like less distracting. Yes. Hello, sir. Sorry to bother you. Real quick, would you happen to have seen a young girl about as tall as me, pink hair, fluffy, just very long pink hair? Yeah. And a little Spadamon, yes, little Spadamon. You know what that is?
Why, yes. I've seen such a strange creature as you,
He says.
Oh, perfect. Oh, that makes things so much easier. Thank you.
but I'm afraid they left some time ago.
What do you mean? Left where?
Well, you see, your ticket only lasts for so long, my friend. And then you have to leave this place. But while you're here, why don't you make yourself comfortable? Take a seat. I'll perform a card trick for you. How about that? He says as he like shuffles the deck and does like a riffle shuffle with a waterfall fall.
Thank you. That's very cute. But tickets? I don't. That must have been a mistake. I don't believe we were handed out tickets. So.
Well, what's that in your top pocket, my dear?
And in your shawl, like tucked into like your Gabumon shawl, is like a big golden ticket.
Oh wow! When did that get there? You're really good at this, aren't you? So is she just back where she got the tickets? You think?
Well, to get the ticket, you have to be pretty special,
He says.
So why don't you take a seat and enjoy the show?
Maybe is there no other way to get home? Perhaps. Not that I
Why would you want to
dislike
leave
this
when
show.
the festivities have just begun?
He says. And you see, as you like turn around to like walk away, another one of him walks up behind you. He's like, I suggest you take a seat. And another one walks up behind him and says,
Yeah, why not sit down? Enjoy the show. I'm sure you'll enjoy the performance, and it'll make you smile.
Well, if there's no other way, that might help me change my mind a little bit. What do you think, Sheepman?
I don't like this, Sonia. They're starting to scare me.
Oh, no. Don't worry. They're not scary, right? Let's just enjoy the show for a bit. Right, we're all friends in this place, I think.
That's right. We'll be the best of
Right.
friends.
Hahaha. Okay. Well, show me what you got.
So he sits down and he starts performing a really intricate card trick for you. He like gets you to pick a card. He flourishes the deck around a bit. He hides the cards in the deck. Manages to find it with a trick, and he like pulls out the wrong card. He's like, "Is this your card?"
The wrong one.
Yes, he pulls out the wrong
no.
card.
Okay. No, it's not that one, excuse me.
Oh, my
You're
apologies.
close.
And he like snaps his fingers and it sets on fire and burns away and then leaves the correct card in its place. How about now?
Oh! Wow! You got me for a second. Yeah, that's the one.
He's like scanning your face to see how much you enjoyed the trick. How much did Sonia enjoy the card trick, or is she just sort of bearing with it?
In
Well-
actual magic.
It's actual
In
magic.
fact,
What?
I'm gonna trigger a move here. Could you roll kind for me?
Okay, roll kind. Ooh. Am I still maxed out? I
Like
wonder, do I have
mixing
to...
fucking portal spells, summoning spells, brainwashing, this, that, disgusting. It's nothing compared to what we
And
see.
just so you know, this is a reverse roll, so the higher you roll, the worse it will be for you.
Oh. So I don't want +3 then. Oh. You got me good. You got me good, Game Master.
The higher you're
yes,
kind, the more
okay.
susceptible you are to enjoying things.
Oh, man. +3, 4. Well,
Oh gosh. Yeah, so Sonia, you enjoy his performance so much
uh-huh.
that we see like the camera pan around to your face, and your eyes start to glaze over, and they
I
glow
see,
a
yeah.
weird purple, and so do Pillarmons or Sheepmon, I guess, if he's Sheepmon right now.
It's my influence.
And you start to giggle and laugh, as if you were enjoying the best show on the world. And the Digimon before you leans forward and says, "I'm so glad you're enjoying yourself. There's just a little thing I need you to do for me," he says.
Well, of course.
And then we'll cut back to Taisto. Taisto,
Man.
you've
Yes,
made
hello.
your way. You've made your way to the front desk, where announcements get made and last-minute tickets can be bought. You see two very familiar Digimon sat there. They're the same as the bouncers that you encountered in the tent.
Right.
Larger versions of the Paglimon.
What do these bouncers? Okay.
Yeah,
Big Paglimon. Right.
they're basically, I think, larger Paglimon with like wolf faces and a big long jingly bell hat on.
Okay. Excuse me, I seem to have lost my friends. Could I make an announcement?
Why, of course you
Is
can.
that possible, please? Thank you. Thank you.
He like pushes his like microphone thing towards you. He says, "Just tap that button, and you can make an announcement to the whole park."
Just to make sure it's not going to shock me if I do that. I have bad experiences in recent history, right?
Now,
Okay.
why would we want to bring harm to you?
I do not like that answer, but okay. Blaster pushes the button, and I presume that I'm not going to get shocked.
Nope, you don't get
All
shocked. So you push the button. You hear a loud, audible like,
All right.
"Ooh," as the microphone turns on.
All right. Sonia Vilgainen, Kagayaki in PbtA. Your most courageous friend is waiting for you at the front desk. Thank you.
Sonia, you're in a trance, so you don't
Oh,
hear
and,
that. But Kagayaki, you hear that announcement.
Oh, and if Stella is anywhere, well, also front desk, please.
I am the busy right now. I'd rather walk to try to find the one who could, snap a 10 second rather than the Zakas.
Oh,
So, yeah.
it's said out of love, I'm sure.
So Kagayaki, you're still following the pink footprints as you hear the voice of Taisto come through the intercom. Eventually, you find your way to a stall. The stall has a clown sat at it, a clownish-looking Digimon with a mask. He's playing with a deck of cards. The footprints lead you to that stall. The footprints then disappear, and the two footprints are in front of a chair at the stall, but no Sonia.
Alright, of course it was like that. Why would it be simple?
Welcome, welcome. Take a seat. Enjoy the show,
He says.
Actually, I'm looking for my friends. You know how things are a lot more enjoyable with your friends? So I want us to get together and have fun together. Have you seen her? She's a human. I should have a ship next to her.
There's been a lot of humans through here lately. You're gonna have to be a little more specific, but I can't agree more. The more the merrier. Bring your friends. Enjoy the show,
He says.
A human that should have been here like maybe a few minutes ago. She's about yay big. Blonde, I think. Well,
It's blonde, yes.
had a Sipmon or Philomon or whatever for a snuggly body.
Ah, her. Well, you see, she's actually still here. If you believe that coincidence,
He says.
why don't you take a seat and I'll bring her right out?
He says. Sonia,
Oh,
the Digimon in the stall has leant forward and he said, "There's just one thing I need you to do for me. You see that monster there behind you?" And you turn around and you see the most horrifying looking monster there. It's humanoid in shape, but it's black and pulsy. It has sharp claws. And it screeches and growls, if that's a word. It's like this weird noise that's coming from its mouth that sounds like a weird language is coming out of its voice box. And he says, "You see, it's ruining the experience of the other customers, and well, I've heard the legend of the Digidestined, and well, perhaps you can help us out," he says. And Sonia, you feel your legs moving automatically towards this shadowy monster. And you see Sheepmon start bursting towards it at fast speed.
okay.
And it fires wool grenades at this monster. Kagiaki, out of a weird eldritch-looking
Am I a
portal
monster?
that appears before you, wool bombs shoot through and land by your feet. What do you do?
I can't believe it. I'm a monster. Well bombed.
Doraemon says, "Kagiaki, look out!" And he headbutts you out of the way. And the bombs start exploding. They push him backwards, but he seems okay. He skids to a halt on his feet. He's like, "Kagiaki, are you okay?"
Do I have time to jump into the portal?
No,
It's already closed.
it's already closed.
I am okay. I would appreciate less attacks on my behalf. Okay, let's see.
In fact,
Oh, you said more attacks. Okay.
What steps through the portal afterwards are two shadowy monsters. One looks like a big shadowy spider, and one looks like a humanoid little girl with long spiky arms and a big crown on her head. They mutter some kind of gibberish words towards you, and the little spider creature shrieks in weird screams.
Does the digital footprint lead to them?
The digital footprints are leading to the little girly-looking shadow monster. But we'll cut to Taisto while this happens. So Taisto, you've made the announcement. Some 10 minutes pass, and you don't hit anything. But a passing circus clown leans down and hands you a balloon and says, "You appear lost, my friend. Can I help
actually
you
deathly afraid of
find
clowns?
Can I help you find your friends?" It's Piedmon, but unbeknownst to Taisto. He leans down and hands you a balloon and says, "How about I help you find your friends?" He says.
Well, I mean, I don't even know if my friend. How do you know I'm looking for my friends? Oh, whatever.
Right, you seem lost.
Have you seen that, like one of them is like yay high and is very important, at least in his own mind, and one of them is like yay high and she's a bit lost as well, like in general.
Well,
And then there's of course that one. Yeah.
while I
Do you
haven't
happen to
seen
know where they are?
Well, I haven't seen those two humans. I'm sure that your friends are nearby. How about you follow me, he says as he walks towards a nearby tent. We can go to the divination area. I'm sure they know where they could be, he says as he opens the tarp and ushers you in.
And they all tricks. Taisto as he just still follows, a bit confused. Ghostmon, help me out here.
I don't know, Taisto. I don't trust this guy, he says. But it's the only lead we have. And I guess you walk through into the tent. He says, Sometimes tricks are better than reality, he says. And the tarp shuts behind you. And as you look back and see that you've been left alone, you turn back to the balloon you were holding, and you look, and you're holding someone's hand. and you see Einari, as young as he used to be, standing in front of you holding your hand. You are currently in your back garden in the real world. And he's like, "Come on, Taisto, let's climb the tree."
Fuck you. That's easy. Is Taisto in his senses?
What do you mean, is he in his senses? Like,
As
you
in,
know you've just come from a circus. It's not like you've just...
Right.
Like, it's not like you've
Okay.
lost every
Yeah.
every sense of where you were.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I think as Einari starts, running away to climb a tree, I think Taisto just doesn't let go of his hand, but also doesn't budge.
Come on, man, what's wrong? We always climb it. It's not like anything bad's gonna happen. Are you worried about what your mom said? Look, she's a bit of a worrywart, I get it. Come on.
I've been through this one before,
He gives you this look of, like,
as
real
much as I would
confusion.
like. There wasn't so long ago when I was trapped in a nightmare dream dimension where I could get everything I ever wanted. And as much as I would love to climb the tree with you again, I'm afraid that's not really possible right now, seeing as you're not really here.
What are you talking about?
And
I'm
then
right
Taisto
here,
lets go
man.
of his hand.
You're scaring me, Taisto. I don't understand.
So, don't do this to me. Einari, don't do this to me.
You like...
I need to find Kagayaki, Sonia, and Stella. And I can't be spending too much time entertaining this.
You turn around to
no.
leave, and you see your parents standing behind you. And they're like, "Taisto, it's been months. Where have you been?" And your mum runs up to give you a hug. Your father looks kind of stern. And he's like, "You need to tell us where you've been. And if I don't like the answer, you'll be grounded for longer than you've been away."
Well, the thing is, you're not really here, and if you are, then I'll bear with the consequences. But I need to go now. I need to find my friends. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, Dad. I promise I'll be back eventually.
You notice
And
that
tries to break free of them and start running somewhere. What?
you run and break free from them, and you eventually the scenery sort of changes, and we see these crooked, bendy lamp posts appear. We see jack-o'-lanterns floating through the sky. We see a town full of people, small candles, people in witches and wizards hats wandering the streets. And you see medieval Dukemon walking around with Wizardmon ahead of you.
Oh, geez, this guy's pulling all the stops. All right. So is Ghostmon still with me?
No.
No. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. There you are. I was looking for you. Oh. Ghostmon, hi. It's me, Taisto. You remember me, right?
Taisto, he says, as he turns around. Why, isn't it great? I've found my honourable friend. Wizardmon's alive.
And not only that, everyone's back, just the way it was before I left. Isn't it wonderful? He says.
Oh, I hate that fucking clown now. Ghostmon. The thing is, you remember when we were rescuing Einari the second time, before he was kidnapped the third time or left us the third time. It was after the first time, but the second time we were with the Sorcerymon, and then Shimon evolved to Sleepmon, and put us all into a nightmare. I think you were a chair.
Yeah. What about it?
This is the same.
No,
This is the same.
This
yes.
can't be the same. We're home. This is my home, Taisto. Look around you. It's Witchenly, he says as he waves his arms around.
We are in fact in a circus, and we have been tricked by a clown. I hate clowns. We've been tricked by a clown into this thing. I saw Einari and my parents, and I know they aren't real, because I remember, and I'm sure that you remember as well, walking into that tent with that creepy ass clown with the swords, and you know that we can't be here. I don't care who that clown is. He's not that powerful. He can't be that powerful. And if he is, then we can deal with this later, right?
Could you make a roll for me? Could you roll?
Which kind of roll?
Could you roll to provoke Ghostmon?
I'd rather drink poison if that's fine for you. Oh jeez, it's the cap was -3. It can't be lower than that, right?
The cap is -3, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. How did this thing work? R/R and no, that's the one. Yes, there we go. Sorry. 2d6 -3. A -1.
GG.
Yeah, so medieval Dukemon swings his halberd around and points it at you and says, he's like, "How do I know you're not the trick?" He says.
Well, I could say the same thing about you, couldn't I?
He swings his halberd at you, and you only just manage to jump backwards out of the way of it. Taisto, I'd like you to mark Afraid, as your own partner Digimon has turned on you. And as you jump backwards in the background, you hear the giggling laughter of a clown.
Oh, Ghostmon, what's gotten into you? Sorry, Medieval Dukemon. Look, I don't know if either. Well, you could be the illusion as well, but I'm choosing to trust you, buddy, like we always do, right? Right?
How do I know you're the real one? This has to be real, he says as he levels his halberd at you and fires a green-looking dragon out of it.
Oh, Jesus. I'd like to not die, please. What do I need to roll to not die?
Roll. So to dodge out of the way of it, I'm assuming you're trying to do.
Yeah, please.
Could you roll to, I guess, unleash your powers to see if you could dodge out of the way in time?
Okay.
It's time to lift yourself with your legs.
You can do it. Reach new heights.
Jesus. You guys aren't really helping here. 3. I do not. No, I don't know.
Don't forget to mark the potential for the 2 failed rolls, by the way.
Yeah.
Very good rolls today.
Thank you.
We're killing it.
You
yes, definitely.
are frozen in fear as this green dragon approaches you, but it passes straight through you, and instead you're met with an incredibly painful stab in your gut. You cough, and into your hand is blood. And you collapse to your knees with a sword stuck through your stomach. Just the side of your stomach. It's not like right directly through, but it's like through the side of your stomach.
That conveniently loses all the important internal organs.
And you hear the giggle of the clown again as we cut back to Kageaki and Sonya.
All right. I wonder what's going on here. Maybe if I tweak calm emotions, it can also lift mind control. There's always a reason to try. Random bullshit go.
I'm afraid that calm emotion does nothing. If anything, Sonya, you feel really calm while you're extremely happy and entertained at fighting this terrible monster.
That's why I want to tweak it first, because just calming her down won't do anything, but it affects the mentality of someone, so I want to hack my own first.
You're going to have to do something different to try and snap Sonya out of this. At least the demon monster you believe to be Sonya because of your spell. Sonya, what are you doing to fight this horrible, terrifying monster with blades for arms?
Well, good question. Well, at first I'd do my Sonya thing of, come on, guys, don't be scared, but please remain, keep a safe distance from this clearly evil monster right now. You're in luck that we're the Digidestined and we're here to help. Yes, I'll make him follow me in a safer place, so you can rest easy and keep on having fun. Haha. The way I'll do this is by ramming it full force with the rocket boosts, and hopefully pushing it enough out of the way. If I had a rope, that would be nice, but I don't think I have anything that acts as a rope right now.
Cool. Could you roll to directly engage a threat, please?
Yes, I will.
I'm a threat. I'm not even a threat.
I don't know that. I don't have anything to.
Well, I mean, assuming it is in fact me, then it has yet to attack. It did something to you, but it didn't feel safe.
Roll.
So Kageaki, you see this demonic princess girl jump on top of the shadow spider, move its hand forward, and then the spider rushes towards you as fast as it can.
I still do wonder who the fuck that could be. Could be anyone.
Could you roll 2d6 to interfere with Sonya? Just
2d6.
Just flat 2d6. On a 7 plus, you manage to interfere and reduce her result by 2.
I mean, that's a 6.
Yeah.
Yes, you get potential. Sonya, pick 2 options from the directly engaged threat list.
It's been a while. Well, I'll create an opportunities to for the audience and stuff to run away if they want.
Okay.
And I'll take their footing away. I can do this. Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Just make them fall to the ground. Yeah.
But you don't resist or avoid the blows, and you don't impress, surprise, or frighten them. So Kageaki, you get lifted off your feet by this spider and lifted into the air. It shoots a web out and starts running upwards into the air as it carries you off. You're winded and hit in the stomach by this thing. What do you do to fight back against it while it's doing that to you? Because obviously it didn't resist or avoid your blows.
Good thing you're probably Sonya, because I would be dead otherwise. Let's see. Projectiles earlier were identical. This time they appeared different, I think. The wool grenades, are they still there?
The wool grenades have already detonated. They're gone.
No, like the wool, like Does it dissipate after use, or does it stay there?
What do you mean the wool? Like it's
The wool from the wool grenade.
they exploded already. Remember they pushed Doraemon backwards and
Yes, that is not what I'm asking. Like, they explode. There's wool everywhere, or there should be wool everywhere.
they explode and the wool ignites when it explodes normally.
Okay. Well, the wool grenades, perhaps our projectiles are unaffected. In that case, I will attempt to use my shadowy tentacles to spell stop.
So you're gonna use your shadow tentacles to try and make it stop.
I sprout tentacles and spell the word stop.
You spell
with
the
them.
word stop. Okay. So Sonia, Kageaki, not Kageaki, the shadow monster that is Kageaki, gets taken off its feet and looks very winded. Firstly, Kageaki, I'd like you to take a powerful blow, and then Sonia, after he gets pushed away, you see that he like waves his hand, and these shadowy tentacles shoot up out of the ground and spell the word stop. But you're helping your friend, the clown. You know, what possible reason could you have to stop? You're enjoying yourself so much, Sonia.
Yeah, you're right.
What's my plus?
What's your plus? 1, because you got insecure left.
7.
Okay, so pick one of the options on a 7 for taking a powerful blow. So you can either lash out verbally, which doesn't make sense because there's no one with you. You can give ground, so the opposition gets an opportunity, or you can struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
Right. I will give ground while also raising my hand in a I'm not dangerous way.
Sonia, it raises its hands, and the blades on its wrists start spinning.
Oh, I can't let you do this. That's very dangerous. You fiend! You tried to trick me with your messages of peace before to charge an attack. Ha! I see right through you. Well, I'll stop you before you can even try to hit me, and I'll shoot grenades right to the blades, but like duds, so that they could act like some sort of prison, some sort of cage, you know, like just like I imagine it would look like spider webs in a way, but you know, just to slow it down, just in case the harm is in just tons and tons of wool, so it cannot move.
Sure. You shoot 2 wool grenades out. Kageaki, the spider, shoots 2 spider web shots at you and jams up your fingers on your hands, but it feels fluffy when he does so. It doesn't feel like webs.
I still wonder who this could be.
It's a mystery.
All right. We use the tentacles. It didn't understand shit. That's probably the most distinctive thing I found. Doraemon land power a metal cannon like in front of them, not at them. So it lands in front of them and they see the metal cannon. The ball thing that we haven't used in a while, but maybe we can help.
Cool. So, Sonia, you see another shadow creature join the first. It looks like a small, wolfy-looking dinosaur T-Rex monster made of shadows, and it spews this ball of shadows out, and it lands directly in front of you, implanting itself in the ground. It starts flashing red. What do you do?
Oh, you brought friends. Okay. Do I get the feeling that the one on the floor is out for the count for the time being? If so, I'll probably attack the new friend. Okay, you wanna go with this? Well, I can shoot things too. Come on, Shipman. let's shoot his mouth so he cannot possibly hurt anyone else.
Yeah, that'll be really fun.
Says Sheepmon.
Yeah.
And he does like a loop-de-loop. Kageaki, to you, that looks like a spider running up a giant spider web and like circling back down towards Doraemon.
I am
And
glad I'm not arachnophobic. I would
it
be losing my
shoots
shit.
wool grenades to try and jam up Doraemon's mouth. Could you please roll to directly engage a threat, please, Sonia? Please do so with advantage because of the level difference as well.
Ah, that's right.
And Kageaki roll to interfere with 2d6, please.
So I don't have influence over Dormon, or do we have automatic?
You have influence over your partner and over the Digimon of the people that you have influence over. Damn, you're getting really bad dice rolls today, guys.
I'm not a potential, though.
No, right. 3d6, I almost forgot. Then, 3, 3, 2, 9.
That's an 8.
It's 8, yes.
Cool. So on an 8, you pick one of the options on a don't engage threat. So it sounds like you're trying to take away his use of his cannon mouth.
Yes. The priority is to make everybody safe.
But you don't resist and avoid their blows, but I'm assuming that you're not trying to do blows to them, Kageaki. You're probably trying to get them to just stop attacking you.
Yes, I'm still trying to communicate.
While Doraemon's engaged with the spider monster, it gives you a chance to have a breather. If you want, you can assess the situation.
It's a lot more fun if I keep pulling shit out my ass. I will try and do something that is very, very smart. I don't think I have anything to cut the wool with, so I will attempt to create a fireball in front of it so it burns and falls off.
Sure, that works.
But wool is impervious to fire.
You said what? What did you say?
Wool is fireproof.
Is it fireproof?
Stop talking at the same time with the person I'm trying to kill, please.
I'm sure if you get enough fire, you could definitely burn wool.
Maybe,
It's not like
maybe.
it's immune to fire, it's just fire resistant. But yeah, I think that works. You managed to burn away the spider web around your hands. With the fireball that appears before you.
Alright, now it's my turn, because it's turn-based. I once again sprout my tentacles, and next to stop, which is still there, I will try and spell out friend.
Oh.
Sonia, it's taunting you. It's saying that it's captured your friends. It even spelled it
Oh,
out in
no.
front of you.
How dare you! Now I'm getting mad. On this beautiful day. What should I do?
Damn it,
Just-
with Vikayaki being so fucking long of a word. I could have just spelled that so it wasn't so fucking long.
So you're the one who took Stella away. Ah, that all makes sense now. Yes, Shipman. Let's show him how it works. Maybe, if he's the reason Stella was away, he gets to have, he deserves a bit of a serious beating. And she probably slide evolve into Sleepmon, if Shipmon agrees.
Well, I mean, they more than think that would be fun. So, of
Yeah.
course, they slide evolve.
Something else.
Sheepmon digivolves into Sleepmon. The cuckoo clock around its neck is swinging, and it's giggling maniacally as it comes out.
And shoots big beams from her eyes, just to burn the monster to the ground. Yes.
So,
Okay, no,
Kageaki,
no,
the
no, violence.
spider morphs into a ball with snakes coming out of it that just floats in the air. and then from its beady eye, it fires a laser
Please be
beam.
Luminamon, please be Luminamon, please be Luminamon.
Kageki, could you roll to unleash your powers to try and dodge out of the way of this beam, please?
I second! I keep typing exclamation point because
And
that's the proper
Sonia,
fucking
can you
command.
roll 2d6 to interfere with that?
Oh, I can. No, that's nice.
2d6 plus 3. A 12! Good luck interfering.
Okay, there's no way you can interfere with that, Sonia, but you can roll it anyway to see if you get potential if you want.
Well, that's also.
Oh, Sonia got a crit as well. Cool. So, unfortunately, that only reduces it to a 10. So you do it, Kageki. You manage to dodge out of the way of this laser beam just in the nick of time.
That would have actually been careful.
The laser beam cuts through the word friend and burns the tentacles away.
Okay, time to spell Pheromis. I will keep banging my head on that wall.
Sonia,
Go for it.
the word promise appears in front of you. What does that mean to Sonia?
That's a strange one. Promise. Well, she had that promise with Kagayaki recently, and that came out in play just last episode when she broke it intentionally. So might have that on her mind, or the promise that she made to Stella. That Stella made to her that she would come back. I don't know. Either way, that seems weird that a random monster would just say promise out of the blue like this, but not sure how she would feel. Confused a bit, maybe, yeah.
Would you say that you stagger and give me another window of opportunity?
That sounds like it, at least.
Cool. So we have stop, we have friend, we have promise, and now we have trust me.
Trust me. Ooh.
And none of the monsters have actually openly attacked you yet. Or anyone.
Well, that's true, but we
Perhaps.
stopped you. Shipmon, what do you think that means, trust me? I don't understand that one.
I don't know, but the balloons sure look interesting.
Yeah. Well, we should probably take care of this before we get too wrapped up in this. Yeah, I was thinking for a second. Yes, burn it all. Yes.
Sleepmon only happily obliges and shoots more sleep beam rays at the tentacles, burning them away. Kageki, it seems like no matter what you spell, it's not getting through to Sonia for some reason. Whether that be that she can't see it, although they are targeting the letters right now, so potentially they can see it. But for some reason, they're not responding to you. And as you ponder that, we'll cut to Taisto, who is stabbed in the gut.
Bleeding out, dying.
Standing in
Yes.
front of
This isn't about
his
cheese.
partner.
Okay.
And
All right. So just to confirm, like, Sonny, could you, Elfie, could you change the music? I'm dying here, so this is a bit too for it. Thank you.
Yeah.
So just to make sure that the sword that has impaled Taisto and is currently causing him to bleed out and die, it's impaled from the front or from the back?
it is impaled from the back.
Okay. All right. Right. Okay. Well,
You look backwards.
I think that.
I was gonna say, you look backwards behind you, and you see the person holding the sword in your back is Einari.
Oh, jeez. Guess you didn't like me leaving you behind this time, right?
Why'd you let me die, Taisto?
It says.
I asked.
Taisto, you sense another projectile coming towards you. You might want to dodge. Could you please?
I don't think I can. I sincerely do not see how it's possible for Taisto to dodge a projectile coming from him when he's being impaled and held down by a sword that's sticking through his back, and has it run him completely through. I do not think that is possible.
There's only one way to find out.
Please don't make me roll these.
If you,
I'm actually going to die.
if you don't roll it, the sword will have to hit you.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I do not think that I can dodge that. I don't think it's possible. So yes, the sword will have to hit him. Yes.
You just have to get good.
Let it be how it be. Yeah.
Okay.
Farewell, Taisto.
So you feel another pierce come through, this time behind your left leg, as it pins you to the ground.
Ah!
And you hear a giggle, as if something's toying with you, Taisto. And you see medieval Digimon. He looks concerned and rushes towards you. He's like, Taisto, what's going on? I don't understand. That shouldn't have hurt you. He says, and he rushes behind you and tries to hit Einari with his halberd. Do you try and do anything, or do you just let him do that?
Jeez. I think Taisto doesn't think. Yeah, I don't think it's him. I don't think Taisto thinks it's him. So I don't think Taisto could try to do anything except not try to actively not die.
Cool. So medieval Digimon swings and hits Einari, and you hear a as Einari pops into a bunch of confetti.
Okay. Well, could it be worse?
Are you happy now that you let yourself
and
be
as
stabbed?
he does, this mirage sort of starts to wobble, and medieval Dukemon, he disappears, and in his place, Ghostmon is just left there. And he turns around and he's like,
"You're not going to give me a free evolution?"
Taisto, are you okay? I don't know what's going on. Are you real? I don't understand.
Am I still impaled on swords?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I think that's just going to actually collapse on the ground. And
Taisto!
Oh. Well, at least you saw through it this time. Sorry, I'm not very good.
I've got to get you out of here.
I don't think I'm feeling too good.
He touches you, and you start to feel incorporeal, and he sinks you through the ground.
Ooh. Fancy. Into the ground?
Into the ground. And he starts pulling your body in a direction through the ground. He says, I'm going to get you out of here, Taisto. Don't you worry. The swords have left your body, and they're left on the ground surface above you.
Okay. I think it's a bit early to start burying me, but okay.
And he drags you and then eventually pulls you up through the ground. And you're outside the circus tent. Still bleeding. Nothing super important has been impaled. It's just literally the side of your gut and the back of your leg that has a big hole in it.
Yeah, nothing too major. Just
Nothing too major.
Vital
You've been
organs,
stabbed.
nothing much.
You've been stabbed twice, but none of your major
Nothing
organs have been
vitals.
hit. It's a child-friendly stabbing.
and
Actual
no,
vitals pierced.
and I also assume that no like major arteries or blood vessels have been punctured.
No.
Okay,
You are
good.
bleeding a lot though, and it's making you very dizzy and
Okay.
woozy.
Yeah.
And Ghost One's like, Taisto, we gotta get out of here, otherwise you're just gonna keep bleeding. We don't have Cutemon here with us to help us. We need to get you to Mummymon as fast as
we need to
possible.
find Sonia and Kagayaki and Stella. We need to find Stella, Sonia, and Kagayaki.
No, we need to get you to a pharmacist or some kind of healing Digimon. You know, you're no state to help them.
Ghostmon!
What?
If we don't find them, whatever's been going on here is probably going to attack them. If they're here, we need to find them. We need to help our friends. Friends come first. And then Dash starts limping in a direction, trying to hold both of his stab wounds at the same time.
You hear footsteps
into the-
walk out of the tent behind you as you start to like scurry away. They said the Digidestin would be a challenge. That those that came before failed, but wow, this is easier than I thought, he says. As he continues to walk towards you. I think I'm going to have a little fun with this one. A Ghost One turns around and says, "Leave us alone, you big creep!" And he like shoots some fireballs out at Piedmon, which he literally just opens his mouth and sucks in.
Oh. So you're the one behind this, huh?
Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish I was the one behind this. This is just too much fun, he says. I'm going to get
So are you the one-
so
are you the
much
one who-
clout. As the one that killed a Digidestined. Oh, I'm going to go down in the history books for this one.
Yeah, we get it. But are you the one who's tormenting us, or is there someone else behind this?
Why would I tell you that? It would spoil the fun. Now, enjoy the sword throwing show, he says.
Oh jeez.
He throws he like throws a sword and says, "Trump sword!" And the sword like disappears. What do you do?
Jump in a random direction and try not to die.
Roll to unleash your powers.
Oh jeez. Oh no, unleash powers. That's actually just a sec. Oh wow, I actually have a chance at this. Just 46. Nope, gonna die. It was nice knowing you guys. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Market potential.
Very good rolls tonight.
You dive in a random
Thank
direction
you.
and roll
That
on
actually
the
gives
floor.
me an advancement.
And the sword doesn't appear anywhere near you. Nearby, you see a young Alekmon. He shrieks out, "Yeah!" And you see the sword bury in his back. I hear you Digidestins like to protect innocents. Well, how about that? He says, "This is going to be so much fun," he says. "Trump sword!" And a nearby passing Togemon has a sword plummeted through its back as it collapses to the ground. Why, it
Just
seems
like
the
I'm
great
trying
and
to
mighty
get-
heroes can't save anyone, he says.
Well, at least this actually seems like a very, very good. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Just taking. All right. Sure. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. You're right. We chosen was really like saving the innocents, and you're making it very, very hard. But with great responsibility to defend the innocent comes great power. And with great power comes an even greater beating. Ghostmon, let's stop this jerk. And Ghostmon is going to charge towards Paimon, and evolve, and it's going to try and blow him up. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's see, where is my...
So it sounds like you're using your move with great
Yes,
power.
I am
comes even
actually,
greater
which I
beating.
just got actually, thanks to Paul rolling.
Wow.
Yes. No,
Incredible
wrong one.
timing. Amazing.
Thank you.
Please
How
roll
does
with
one skip to this?
Please roll to directly engage a threat and do so with disadvantage due to the massive level difference.
Yes, thank you. Can you skip to the song, please, Sonia? You know actually how to
Yes,
use
yes,
this
yes.
bot. Thank
Just skip
you.
and first.
R 3d6 plus nothing. Yay. 3d6, flat 3d6. 11. Sorry, no, that's a 5. Woo. Let's go. Uh-huh.
Cool.
Yes.
So, Ghost One digivolves into Wizard One. What happens?
All right. So Flame Wizard jumps into Flame Wizardmon and jumps close by, and the two of them he tries to bat PM with his flaming matchsticks, but PM trivially blocks them away and actually impale Flame Wizardmon with one of his swords. But then Flame Wizardmon just smiles and says, "Got you now," and just explodes in a massive ball of fire that PM can't dodge because he's too close.
Cool. The surrounding tents
flames yes,
are scorched and burnt away. There are innocent Digimon screaming inside the tents,
not those guys, not those,
running for their lives. But it also paves a direct path, and you see these shadowy monsters in the middle of the circus, fighting each other. Then after that, you see Piedmon suck in all of that fire that you just let out. He audibly burps as he grabs Flame Wizardmon by the throat, slides him off the sword that he impaled himself on, and blows the fire straight back into his face, and then flings him across the circus towards the shadowy monsters. I'd like you to take a powerful blow, please, Taisto.
But he refused.
Well, he got a 6, which is good for him for once. He still gets some of that potential too. Taisto, tell us how you weather the blows. You're muted, by the way.
Oh yeah. Thing is, it's not good. Sorry, I was talking the whole time. I have never give up, never surrender.
Oh yeah, good point.
And PMon is definitely So I die. I just fucking die.
So you roll Savior.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
On a miss, you go down hard, but leave your opponent off balance and vulnerable. I guess.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I think as Flame Wizardmon gets pushed away, he lets out one final burst of fire, which sort of takes Piedmon by surprise because he thinks that he's got you. And he retreats a little bit back towards where the shadow monsters are. And Flame Wizardmon goes crashing in between them. Kageaki Sonia, you see a shadow monster on fire land between you. It looks battered and bruised and hurt. And you also see a clown wielding swords that it just blasted fire at. You also see a shadow monster that's small and on the ground crawling towards you.
Okay. Things are becoming weirder and weirder.
Process of elimination. You are probably him.
Piedmon, I said you should buy me some more time. I want to have my fun with these two.
You hear a familiar voice say.
Do I hear that though?
Yes, you hear that voice too, Sonia.
Oh, okay.
Would you say that all this tentacle fuckery was representative of my crest?
Yes, you tried to get around the battle in a way that wasn't fighting. So yeah, I'd say that's embodying.
Cool, because we need an evolution. Allow me.
Roll to
plus.
Digivolve.
Is it still a +1, or did I get something else?
You roll +1 at the moment.
6.
Yeah, so as you raise your Digivice at the new incoming threat of, I assume, Piedmon, your Digivice glows purple, and you hear Piedmon go, "Nuh-uh, Trump sword!" And the Digivice gets pierced out of your hand by a teleported sword. And your Digivice collapses to the ground and rolls towards Sonia. Sonia, you see a Digivice fly out of this monster's hand. It's glowing purple with a squiggly crest that reminds you of Kageaki, and it glows at you.
But
Connect the dog!
where does it can be? I'll pick it up first. It is really. I'm confused now. Could it have been all along? No, but. Am I still influenced? Oh, I don't know how much I should be allowed to pierce the disillusion by my own, but
I mean,
certainly it's weird.
You could use your move, Celestial Light, potentially.
Celestial power!
I do. That's incredible. See through someone with evil intention. Oh my god, I never used that thing. Let's go! Yes, I'd like to see why the heck this clown dude suddenly made a Digivice appear of that shadowy monster. Yeah, plus kind, let's go.
Cool. Please erase 2 balance to do so.
Yeah, sure, at this point. Bloop, bloop, and I'll lose it right away. Because, why not?
Did I get my potential though?
You should be at blank balance, by the way.
Blank? Really? It's okay. So it's the next time you lose it.
Yes, you'll go down the balance track.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's good to know. Yes. Where was I? Yes. 2d6 plus 9, so it's 3.
Have I not leveled up yet?
11.
11 is good.
So,
11 is nice.
I'm assuming you're using see through someone, right?
Yes. I want to see through there.
So ask 3.
I wonder why is see through someone with evil intentions in Celestial Light if see through someone is already a move on its own? What difference does it make? Just for future reference.
Oh wait, that's with kind already. I always thought it was with.
Well, yeah.
Maybe it should be. Maybe it should be something else. One sec. I might have written it down wrong on your playbook and just never
Maybe it should be
realised because it
unique?
never got used. I think it should be unique. Yeah.
Okay,
Which is the same as kind.
Okay, well, it makes more sense, all right.
So I'm
Sure.
good at this.
Are we okay to take a quick 10-minute break as well? My wife just needs me for something real quickly, and then I'll be back.
Go for it.
Unbelievable
And then,
combat.
and then we'll resolve your see through someone and whatnot after that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'll be back in just a moment.
Nice weather we're having.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. That is.
This
That is
has
nice.
been an experience.
Yeah, sure has.
Jesus Christ.
Taisto, are you having fun?
Oh yeah, Taisto is dying of laughter.
Oh yeah, he sure is.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun. I'm literally dying. I can't believe I can't believe I've been betrayed by my two closest friends, Ghostmon and what's the other one? And
yeah.
Never Give Up, Never Surrender.
Oh, that was a rough one.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. Like
I was
your
like
side must get so much.
you couldn't hear me because I was muted, but I was like, thank God, finally we can get to the good moves, and and then and then just a 6, and I was
And
like,
how
fuck.
did that go?
Critical fail. Oops.
Well, at least it was a critical fail, but still, jeez.
Yeah.
It was close enough.
It's 1 in 12 that I lose, 11 out of 6 that it succeeds. So 11 out of 12 that it succeeds. So yeah, it was actually pretty rough.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, in general, I'm actually having a lot of fun. Yeah, yes.
Yeah. It is a
just
fun gameplay night. Even if you know.
I mean, it kind of makes sense that PMon would sabotage our dice and make them like weighted instead of give us a fair chance.
Oh yeah. Or was it all of his fault the whole time? Oh man. So what we learned is we shouldn't follow just creepy clowns around,
No
as if they
way.
were
Yes,
friends.
that is true.
But Ronald McDonald tells me that McDonald's is good for me.
Fuck, you're right.
In
Let's
this
follow
point,
all
we
the
get
clowns.
fucking killed by them.
Surely Ronald McDonald wouldn't lie to you.
Yeah, I know. He's a good man. He's like white as a sheet. He has ginger hair. He has femininity. He has all that makeup on. He eats out and he knows how to cook, in theory. What else? What else? He's a friend with a lot of children.
Oh
That's
yeah.
all the time.
That's
That's always good.
There's no red flags here.
I think there is one, actually, no. Fucking spot, I'm going to spend the issues.
So the obvious question to ask will be, what are you really planning? That's one of the two I'm gonna ask for sure, but the second one, I don't know. How could I get to your character to stop? But I doubt this is going to be very interesting.
What
How
was
could
it? What I was saying?
What else?
Oh god, so much better. I still have 10 the fucking thing on the ages ago.
Excuse me, what?
I went turn on the AC because it's fucking boiling here. I had
Wow.
like the open window and the fan going on for so long, but it's suddenly really hot because it's September, so summer is gone, but not really in this country.
You go one way or the other, huh?
Yep, you do that. And by one way or the other, it would mean that we get like 5 days of cold, and the rest is basically summer.
Yeah.
Ice, basically.
Oh, really, really good. Really good weather.
We have about an hour left, maybe 2, depending on how alive we are.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Greetings.
Hello. Yes.
It was faster than I expected, which is good.
So how do I die?
Sorry, yes. So see through someone.
Yes.
Which options are you picking?
Well, first we're gonna look at the Piedmont and say, what's going on? What are you doing here? What have you been doing all this time? Well, you roll a plot, and in other words.
So with see through someone, you're not actually asking them these questions. You're seeing it in their actions and their face and their tells.
Ah, I can see it.
So you can see from Piedmont's actions and his face that he's here to kill you guys.
Nah. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Can I infer from that you guys involve the shadows as well? I don't know.
I think because you're using celestial light, I believe the shadows dissipate and you see Kageyaki and Sanglitmon. You also see a Taisto stabbed and bloody crawling along the floor, as well as
when did this happen?
As well as Flame Wizardmon lying unconscious on the ground.
Do they dissipate for us as well?
Pardon, sorry?
Do they dissipate for us as well?
Yes.
Fucking finally, I proclaim. I exclaim, sorry.
Oh, but I was this going on all along? Oh no!
Mind control bullshit. Give me my thing back. I need it.
Yes, but first, the second
Let's
question.
continue.
I can. How could I get your character to get the fuck out and leave us alone?
You can tell that both Piedmon and the Digimon behind you are really enjoying what they're doing here. If you somehow made it unenjoyable for them, they would probably leave.
What? But how?
Wouldn't
Okay.
As in they would just finish us squarely off and then leave, or as in they would just literally leave.
They
us
would
alone.
literally leave you until they could make it fun again.
Okay, so
Oh,
you want
jeez.
to make it unfun. I think I heard about by you. Okay.
And what is your third
Okay.
question, Almighty Sonia?
I have three. Ooh, three. Well, good. Well, I guess, what do you want me to do? So, like, if I know what he wants me to do to have fun, I can not do that, so, he doesn't have fun. Yeah.
So, Piedmon in particular enjoys toying with his opponents, as you can see by Taisto, who isn't dead, but is very badly wounded. It'd probably make it unfun for him if you could somehow fight back against him and prevent him from toying with you. Like, he doesn't want to kill you in one blow, is Piedmon's style.
I see. Okay. So, with all of that information, I'm going to write it down. He's toying with us. Doesn't want to kill us yet. He thinks all of it is a game. If we make it not fun, he'll most likely stop on the Kageyaki's Digivice before finding a good opportunity to. I don't know if I tossed it right back, he wouldn't probably notice. So I might do a magic trick of my own. I don't know, create a distraction. What would make for a good distraction?
Ruining a tent is a very good distraction.
Yeah. Yes. Blow up all the tents. Sleepman, are you okay? Are you gone? Are you out of it as well? Could you go blow up that tent with your laser eyes real quick? Just.
Quick rave distraction.
Sorry, say that
sound the
again.
same, so they are the same.
My wife came in and distracted me. Say that again, sorry.
Yes, I'm asking Sleepmon to discreetly roll up a tent with laser eyes to hopefully create enough of a distraction so I can sneakily give back Kagayaki's Digivice, which I have inscribed with some, the new knowledge I got. Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. I think that's a... Right. It's either provoke or unleash your powers, because you're trying to distract him.
Let's go with the one that has a better stat.
I think I'm going to go with provoke. Please try to provoke the two clowns attacking you into being distracted by the tent being blown up.
I think that's the bad stat.
Not very good, though. Okay. Well, let's go for it. Oh, but do we have team, actually? I guess we'll see afterwards.
Well, now that you're all together, we can calculate some team if you want.
Yeah, roll... minus... Oh, very good, actually.
That's enough.
I wasn't expecting that one.
Nice, it's an 8.
That's enough. You have
So
to speed
on
it
an
up
8,
instead.
on an 8, with a provoke somebody roll, they either stumble, hesitate, or overreact. I think they hesitate at the explosion behind them, giving you a critical opportunity to throw Kagayaki back his Digivice.
Yep.
Kagayaki, you catch your Digivice that Sonya throws back at you.
Can I evolve now?
And then they turn back. Like, we were tricked, but we were supposed to do the tricking.
Not so fun, huh?
If the wise one once said, telling me you'll get fucked.
I think Alekimon, who's behind you, the clown Digimon, with the cards, he starts fluttering the cards out into the air around him. And they start spinning rapidly. And he says, "Palace of Cards!" And like a whole bunch of those cards that he flung out start swinging towards you guys really fast. What do you do?
I thought it was supposed to be a house of cards. Question about this evolution mechanics. I failed, so I had to do something first, or something was preventing me. That something was my Digivice getting flung out of my hand. Now that it's back, do I evolve or do I try again?
Now that it's back, you'd have to try again when you embody your crest. So basically, you got interrupted, and you'd have to re-roll it when you do something clever. But I think for dramatic effect, because you've been given back your Digivice, we'll just have you re-roll it again now and see if you evolve.
Alright. I think it's still a +1. I haven't seen anything change.
Yes, it's still a +1.
2d6 plus 13. That is a 13. I
Nice.
also clear insecure.
Cool. So you digivolve to the next level. I'll clear and secure for you. Sanglitmon leaps into the air, is enveloped by a purple ball. It shatters, and Matadormon takes his place. But these razor sharp cards are still coming towards you. What do you do?
I will attempt to use my 1,000 arrows and pierce the card with 1,000 rapiers and stick them to the ground.
Okay. Could you roll to defend someone? In this case, you're defending Sonya and Taisto.
I can't, I think. I can always make an effort. That's 3. 11.
Nice, you do it. You also get to pick one of the options from defend someone. So you can either add team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition. Obviously, you don't have any conditions anymore, so
I'll make Sonya my squire in action.
Oh,
Cool. So you
Great
take
honor.
influence over Sonya, I guess.
Yes, that was the proper wording, I guess. But yes,
You the rapiers shoot out and hit all the cards away from Sonya and Taisto. They float harmlessly to the ground in random places.
Kagayaki has no influence over me, is that right?
Yeah, he just because at the end of the last episode you took it away from him, but now he's gained it back by defending.
It was Taisto's influence that got taken away. Kageki had lost it before for some reason.
do I have influence? You said earlier that I don't, so I thought I missed the part where I don't.
You don't have influence over her.
Okay, no, I do.
I know you do. So wait a minute.
No,
Doesn't that trigger the thing? Don't I? No, wait. When you take anything else, yeah, it's the opposite.
I am confused.
Fuck. It's fine. Next time I'll trigger that move. One day I'll trigger that fucking move. I have this move since the very beginning.
Sonya,
Never triggered it once. Yes.
you've thrown the Digivice back to Kageaki, and he's managed to defend you from those incoming cards. You see Piedmon. He's scoffed at what you're doing and said, "Well, that's no fun." And he's turned around and he started walking back towards Taisto. What do you do?
Well, I'm getting pretty pissed about being toyed with, and this time, since I've taken a good look at Piedmon and I figured figured him out pretty well. I think that there's nothing really redeemable about this guy. That's just a big sadist that wants to have his way, and there's nothing more evil. There's nothing more evil than this, right? And so I would be in the right to be pissed and show him my righteous fury. And would you say that probably counts as me embodying the lights of my crest, perhaps, maybe?
Of course.
Yes.
Go ahead. Did you?
Yes. Now we'll do just this. Plus conditions at 2.
By the way, have I not leveled up yet?
Actually, I don't know. Have you been keeping score?
Wait, how many failed rolls have you made this game? Because I haven't been marking them down. I thought that you had access to your playbook until recently.
He doesn't.
So I haven't been marking them. How many was it? 3.
1. Probably 3.
2.
I think there was the evolution. There was 2 more. 1, 2, 3.
3. So your voice went really muffled. Then I couldn't quite make it out.
I went down and marked them correctly now. So, are you going to take another move from your crest? Take a move from a different crest, lock a label, and give +1 to a label of your choice, or unlock. Actually, you can't do that one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Or unlock an alternate Digivolution. You don't have that.
6,
What?
7,
It's really late game to plan, so I haven't taken it yet.
13.
Or swap all of your labels.
Lock, unique, and raise superior.
Alright. Marking it for you now. Oh, you want... Oh, bye. Okay.
So he has the level up, so potential should be at 0 right now?
No, because he got 3 total, so it's correctly now. It is correct now. Don't worry.
And this is why mobile phone is less convenient.
I think Kageaki is the first to have 3 locked labels as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's only because you haven't...
He, more than anyone, knows who he is now.
Well, the thing is, you haven't given me my moment of truth, so, I can't do it, because otherwise my labels would be fucked. It's fine, just continue.
Yeah. I believe we had an evolution planned.
Yes, you got a 10, right?
Yeah, I sure did.
Clear one of your conditions and Digivolve. We see Sleepmon shoot up into the air, wrap itself in pink light, and Digivolve into Luminamon. as it bursts
I'm
forth
gonna
some holy
remove
light.
hopeless because we're all there, and I'm pretty sure we can handle this. Yeah. Good.
While we're at it, let's put some team in the pool, shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, so I think there's nobody that has influence over everyone else, right? No one has influence over both.
No.
Okay, cool.
Not anymore.
It's almost impossible. It would be possible if not for.
No, no one has influence over Taisto. None of the team has influence over Taisto.
Does everybody have the same purpose in the fight?
Not dying.
I guess.
I think collectively not dying.
Thunder not dying.
Yeah, well, sure.
Is it don't die, or is it find Stella? Or is it beats Piedmon and Alecimon?
How the fuck are we finding Stella in this fight? That's more of a long-term goal than a current one.
Okay, cool.
For Taisto, the goal of the fight is to collectively not die.
Everyone seems to be not die. Cool.
Yes, not die is always the point.
Does any member of the team mistrust another member of the team?
I fucking wonder.
Mistrust.
I mean, that it is a legitimate question.
Yes. I still mistrust Taisto. Nothing has been resolved.
Okay.
Well,
and is your team ill-prepared or off-balance? Yes, they are. You
have
obviously
+1 team, which means you have 2 teams to spend in this fight.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Not very teamworky at the moment.
At least we have some.
Cool.
Okay.
Luminamon's holy light bursts forth from the Digivolution bubble. What happens next?
What happens next? I didn't really plan, but actually, the light that Luminamon brings is so powerful that everyone in the vicinity will be able to see what's going on, except that they probably cannot see Luminamon themselves, as they don't have the bad guys at least don't have a pure heart. So that's one of the abilities. But yes, you do.
I think as Luminamon's light bursts forth, the energy that comes from her starts making the circus go all wobbly in your vision. Like something is being affected and hit by the space that they've created. But yeah,
interesting.
It starts to sort of wobble.
And as this light shines upon all of us, you guys suddenly feel like you can accomplish anything, and Taisto probably feels a little bit less woozy of, blood loss and something. I don't know if she can straight up heal, but she can make you feel better and make you more lucky the next time around. So we probably, I don't know how mechanically that would work, but
I think that as Taisto watches Piemon slowly walk towards him to kill him, he sees Luminamon, and Luminamon's light shines on his face. You can clearly tell that he trusts that he might not actually die, and that you guys have got this, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Luminamon's
He looks visibly relieved.
I do want to try dumb shit again. So, Luminamon's light looks like it is capable of fucking up with whatever pocket space this is, illusion or whatever it is. So, can I attempt to enhance the light?
How would you do that?
By giving her a buff through Digicode.
Do you have a learnt Digicode spell that can do that?
Matadormon has enhanced my Digicode a ton of times in the past.
Yes, he knows intermediate Digicode, apparently. Okay, give me a Unleash Your Powers roll. Could you please do so? Could you please do so with disadvantage because it's a mega level illusion against Lunamon's ultimate level and Matadormon's ultimate level abilities.
Alright, but I do have the +1 since I have influence over both Sonya and the Demon Lord.
It is true.
But you have influence over what? The Demon Lord?
5 + 4,
Pillarman.
9. Yeah, Pillarman.
Oh, Pillarman. Okay, I see.
I write them in ways that cannot be misunderstood. Okay, that is a 9.
Nice. So on a 9, you do it, but it's either unstable or temporary, or you can mark a condition to make it go through as normal.
I am going to mark angry because I'm pretty fucking livid.
That's
Cool.
fair.
What are you
Fair
doing?
enough.
What are you angry about? Are you angry towards the assassins,
Yes.
or are you angry towards
The answer is yes.
everybody?
There's
Everyone.
so much shit going on, and we really do not have time to waste on this motherfucker.
Cool.
And this-
So you have Matadormon start chanting a spell. He writes some digicode in the air and then pushes it towards Luminamon, and it wraps around her and binds to her body like little glowy tattoos, and the light exponentially grows and starts dissolving parts of the circus world that they've created. You hear Alekimon go, "No! You'll ruin all my fun!" And then he snaps his fingers, and this burst of fire shoots up out of the ground from all the cards that had scattered around. They turn into these big, giant pillars of fire, and they burn to the touch. There's like 2 right next to you, Kageaki. There's one just under Matadormon. There's several around Luminamon. They sort of pin her into a triangle-shaped box, and the rest of them just burst off into pillars wherever they landed. But they sort of leave you trapped between pillars of fire.
I shall keep attempting to focus on it. Would you say that using my DD code to enhance our battle conditions is knowledgeable?
Yes.
Lovely. Allow me. God bless you, Piemon, for being level 6. 9.
Wow.
Cool. So we see Matadormon once again become enveloped in purple light as he digivolves into Doru Greymon.
There is Goram. But yes.
Gora, yes.
Sorry, Doru Goramon, sorry. I always get them mixed up.
Alright, I've taken too many actions in a row. Who wants to go in?
Yeah, let's jump to Taisto, I think, because obviously you're very injured at the moment, Taisto. But the tide of the
Very much in the
battles-
process of dying. Yes.
But the tide of the battle's changed. You're enveloped in Luminamon's holy light, which has just been boosted, and it's making you feel better. It's actually holding together your wounds, making them feel like they're not there.
Oh, how interesting. Okay, well, where is Piemon right now?
He is distracted by what's going on with Luminamon. He sort of turned his back on you, but he's pretty close to you. He's walking over to you, about to try and stab you at point blank range. Yeah, he's facing the other way, distracted at the moment.
He's walking. So he's like walking towards me, looking over his shoulder, confused, or what
He's
is he-
stopped in his tracks. He was walking over to you. He stopped in his tracks, looked over his shoulder at Luminamon's light, and he started like squinting and raising his hand up to block the light out from hitting his eyes, which gives you like a bit of an opportunity
Alright.
to act.
Okay, so time to do dumb shit then, I guess. I think Daisto is gonna try to like struggle up from the ground, and he's gonna make like eye contact with Flame Wizardmon, who also seems to be not actively in the process of dying, maybe, I guess. And then the two of them nod at each other, and then Daisto is gonna like sprint and leap in the air and try to land on Piemon's back to just kind of like grab hold of this. Like he has the swords in his scabbards across his back. He's gonna try and keep them, like grab hold of them so that Piemon can't pull them out. And at the same time, Flame Wizardmon is probably gonna like also sprint up and charge at Piemon and try to I don't know, battle him down, I guess.
Because like you jump on Piemon's back and he starts struggling. He's like, "Get off me, small insolent child!" And then your Digivice starts to glow a bright orange as you embody your crest. Please feel free to roll to Digivolve. As Flame Wizardmon leaps towards Piedmon, pros to attack, he envelops himself in orange light and bursts forth as Mistymon, leveling his sword to slash at Piedmon. Please roll to directly engage the threat. Please do so with disadvantage due to the level difference still, but you can roll.
Yeah, roll for engaging the threat too.
I don't know if he knows, but you muted Taisto.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I keep doing it, sorry. So yeah, I was just saying that while that Mistymon bursts out of the fire with his sword already raised, and he's gonna like charge at Piemon, trying to skewer him with the sword. And let me just yeah, there we go, that's +2, and sorry, it's 3d6 +2. Huh. No, that's 5. I'm sorry. Actually, no, it's still less. It's 3 because I'm afraid. Oh well. 3.
Okay, my potential. We see Mistymon shoot out of the flames towards Pipon. You think you've caught him off guard. He looks like he's been caught off guard. And then he smiles like he's tricked you, and he catches the sword between 2 fingers in front of his face. And he pulls the sword to one side, keeping Mistymon in the air, and says, "You really think a sword can hurt me?" And then he slams Mistymon into the ground. He says, "Alekimon, this isn't fun anymore. Let's leave." And he starts to walk away. And Alekimon's like, "No, don't leave! The fun's only just beginning." And you see Alekimon create clones of himself, moving so fast that he generates these flaming after images of himself. And he grabs more cards from his arms and slingshots them down towards you guys. What do you do?
Alright.
Hang on for my dear life on Piemon's swords.
Well, I can't do something, but I've done a lot. Do you want to do something?
Well, I have some dumb idea, but
The dumber the better.
Dumb idea. Perfect.
yes. Well, it depends on how generous our DM feels tonight. But I was figuring would use like Shipmon's ability as Luminamon, but since she doesn't have rocket boost, she would probably use the power of light to conjure massive balls of wool all around her, like through portals, and shoot them, and make as many of them as possible as there are cards to shoot them directly at them to cancel out the impact.
Of course you can use the abilities of your
Yeah.
forms. That's totally fine.
Yeah, I'll do this.
It's also
Unlimited wool works.
It's also one of the advantages of having your alternate evolution too, so you get more to do. But yeah, you fire out wool grenades from portals.
Yes.
Are you firing them at Piedmon or at Arlecchimon or at the cards being shot at you? Like what's going on?
All the cards. I'm cancelling out all the cards with all of the wools, all of the wool balls.
Cool. Roll to defend Kageyaki and Doramon.
Yes.
Probably Taisto too.
Defend. Do I have something special? I have I'll save you that would bypass the roll, but do I need this? Like a condition. Could mark angry, because they're making me angry. Does that work? Can I do this? A loved one. Does Kageyaki count as a loved one? They're friends.
That you do. You're still flying.
So yeah, could I use I'll save you to bypass the roll and mark angry to, do the thing?
Yeah, if you consider Taisto and Kageyaki loved ones, go for it.
Yes, they're family. No, not afraid, angry. Yeah. Come on, please.
We are
Yeah.
Ohana, and Ohana means you automatically succeed.
And so it works exactly how I said it would, and thanks to our superpowers of being a level 5, she can conjure way more wool balls than Shipmon ever could. And as soon as cards appear, they are being nuked from existence thanks to these explosive balls. And yeah, this attack is rendered pointless, leaving enough time for my friends to get the upper hand and surprise them with a killer attack. Yeah!
So you get a 10 plus, so you get to either add team to the pool, take an influence over someone you protected, or you may clear a condition except the one you just marked.
That's the one I just marked. But insecure, let me check first, because I'm pretty sure take full reaction. It depends. Would you count me running away from running towards Stella reckless such full reaction without consulting anyone? Because if so, I will clear that thing anyways.
Yeah, you've already cleared that one up, as far as I'm concerned, because you did that in a previous scene, so that's probably gone.
So anything else? So take influence over someone that I just saved. Okay, which one of you will I? Feel like Kageyaki has been trying to save me and not hurt me all along, so she probably should. It makes more sense that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll taking influence over Kageyaki again. We're friends again. Isn't that nice? And that triggers my other move, right? That finally triggers my other move, right?
You did it!
When you take influence over one of the others, take +1 forward and mark potential. When one of the others shift, except for detection, take +1 forward and mark potential.
That's fantastic. I'm marking potential. Oh, this is a great day. This is a fantastic day, and +1 forward, but I don't think I'll need it. No, who knows? Yeah, we're friends again, Kageyaki.
Lovely.
Cool. You catch all the wool. You shoot out all the wool balls. You nullify all of his card tricks. He scoffs at you. He's like, maybe he's right. Maybe this isn't fun anymore. He snaps his fingers and he's like, deal with them, boys. And all of his clones swoop in towards Luminamon as our Lekimon starts to float upwards away from everyone.
Ore no ban desu. Dorgoramon-san
Nani? Nani?
What?
No,
What-
go,
what
just
is-
go for it. Sorry.
All right. The Goron answered in kind by making his own clone that he has from Maladorimon, and firmly attempt to snap every single clone and dissolve into shade, into shadow.
You want to dissolve all of Alekimon's clone into shadows.
Yes, by
roll-
using my own clone.
Roll Unleash your powers, please. Actually, roll to directly engage a threat. Sorry, this is fighting. He will resist that.
All right. Is he a level 5?
Alekimon is a level 6.
Level 6 again. Would you say that currently we are dramatically under fire?
You're not exactly under fire anymore because of Luminamon blocking all of the cards. It's more so that you were outnumbered until you made a bunch of clones, so yeah. It's not dramatically under fire, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's the -2 then. I guess. I'm not sure why dealing with his clones to protect Luminamon isn't the defense, but okay. I guess. That's of course that's going to fail if it's not defense. Yay.
Cool. So we see you deal with all the clones, Kageki. You have
That's
Doru
good.
Goromon's clones grab Alekimon's clones and bury them in the ground in the shadows. They try to burn up and explode as they do, and they take out your clones too. So they sort of cancel each other out one for one. And then, as Alekimon takes his leave, we see a burst of holy light in the sky just take away the entire illusion. You're outside Stella's house in the middle of Icon City. You see in the sky a Digimon with long flowing hair, feminine figure. She's wielding a big long blue sword and she has angelic wings sticking out of her back. And you see her flap and fly away.
Oh. Okay.
I think it was of Animon. Other
It
thing
was not of anyone.
of Animon doesn't have a sword.
Do I
Yeah,
have
but
time to
it's a
stun
team.
the mysterious friend?
Oh.
But you're out of that nightmare.
Sure.
You're back at Icon City. Piedmon
Yeah,
and
anyway,
Alekimon have managed to make their escape.
But Daisto was on his back. Daisto was on BMO's back the whole time.
He'll have pushed you off and
Oh,
stepped through his...
thanks. I guess.
One thing you did see, though, Taister, when he did push you off and leave, is he used a scroll to disappear. A very specific scroll that you've seen before. The Digisassin scroll.
Right.
So you know he was a Digisassin. And he
Yeah.
takes his leave.
Okay. Well, Daisto is gonna, he clambers back up as he watches BMO leave. He wipes blood of his mouth with the back of his hand as he looks at BMO leaving and passes together what he's seeing, and then he collapses because he's been stabbed like 3 times or something. So yeah, he's gonna collapse.
Cool. Everyone, you see Taisto collapse. His wounds have reopened and they're starting to bleed. What do you do?
Alright,
Oh, that's not good.
well, we can't treat you ourselves, but Mitmon just take him to the infirmary.
Zach, cute man, please,
Unfortunately, he's deposing and slipping through that wall. I don't think he can get here yet. We need to debug it.
Get him out of that hole if we need to.
You probably want to take him to either Mummymon or Cutemon, your choice. Cutemon can heal him with his abilities, but it'd be weaker because it's just abilities.
Depends on who's closest right now.
Mummymon would be able to like actually provide medical attention, wrap him in bandages and gauze, and give him drugs to help him.
Someone cannot feed properly, so let's go with that.
Cool. So yeah, you make your way to Mummimon's library. You burst through the door, tell him the situation, and he comes rushing out. He wraps Taisto up in his bandages, keeping the blood inside his body. He pulls out this flask of this purpley green ointment and starts spreading it across Taisto's body. And then he gets the Monimon to bring out a big stretcher and takes Taisto away to rest. Not in peace, but to rest.
Alright. Sonia, this is probably the best time to have a talk.
Right now? After all,
I mean,
shame.
do you want
Takayaki sure
to-
has a thing for timing.
Do you want to wait until something else hits the fan?
no, but Stella, where is she? Is she safe? Did we?
No. How would we know? She's not in the room.
Did we see her actually? I don't remember.
You never saw Stella. You stood outside a house.
Can I communicate to the Digivice? To her Digivice?
You could go in and check.
Yes, right.
I mean,
Yeah,
you can,
right.
you can communicate through the Digivice too if you want. It's up to you.
I'll do both. I go for the Digivice while I enter the door. Yeah.
Cool. You enter the door. It's messy inside. There's like divots where swords have been buried. The bed sheets are ripped completely. It looks like there's a big sign of a scuffle and a fight. But there's no Stella there.
Mm.
And as you activate your Digivice to try and contact her, her voice comes through loud and clear.
Oh, well, that's good.
Oh, well, I'll be fucking damned. I didn't expect that.
Sonia, are you okay?
Yeah, are you fine? We got teleported through a weird place. Were you too?
I was in some weird circus and these clowns attacked me, and I managed to break free of the horrible nightmare they trapped me in, but I managed to remember things that I forgot, Sonia.
Is that good or bad? Well, I'm glad you're safe. Where are you?
Right
Can
now,
you look-
I'm about 10,000 feet up in the air,
What?
flying
Where
over the
are you?
digital world. It's pretty cool up here.
Yeah, as in you're doing this, or is it? Should you save you right now?
No,
Is it?
I'm doing this, Sonia.
You are good.
I need to find the others and set them straight, she says.
Well, we can do this together. Why are you going on your own? And the others probably won't be easy to find. That's what we're using portals to get there. So I don't know. Do you have a lead, perhaps?
Well, Sonia, your Digivice tells you where your friends are. It's got a little compass on it. It tells you where all the Digidestined are, but only you're
Really?
Digidestined.
Only. Oh.
I know where they are, and I'm heading there now, she says.
Oh. Well,
Okay, whoa,
wait a minute.
whoa.
We can go together. If you go on your own, we won't be able to catch you then.
If I come in
Or-
force, they won't listen to me, she says.
Maybe. I don't know.
Don't
Oh,
worry about me,
because-
Sonia. I'm their big
Can you-
sis, too.
I'll trust
I'll
you.
go whip him into shape.
Okay, but can you tell us where you're going? Maybe we might not follow you, but at least we'd know if there's an emergency. Please.
Well, I'm following only one ping on my radar right now. It seems to be towards that dark area we came from.
Really? Dark area? Okay, noted. Thank you.
But,
You tell me right away if you're in danger. And
But I don't know where. I don't know which one of them it is. Just that one of them's there. And hey, what's that?
Oh.
And she cuts off.
Hmm. Oh, hopefully that's a good cutoff. Yes, so you heard that, Kagayaki, going to the dark area?
Yes, talk now.
Regroup. Man, but I still hurt.
Kageki,
We can't move until
something that Stella said, has probably triggered something in Kageyaki's mind.
Oh.
You can use the Digivice as a compass to find your Digidestined, and obviously the Digivice that you have is the same model as Stella's Digivice. Maybe you could link them up somehow. That's
So
just a thought
besides
for the future.
that, there's a lot of new information. Now, Sonia looks like she knows stuff, so talk now. You need to get me up to speed with this shit.
Okay. Right. Information. Right. Man, so much stuff happened just. We can't have 5 minutes, huh?
Technically we do, because we can't move until Typhoon is killed, and that's going to take a fucking while.
Okay, well, maybe let's see if Taisto is with us. Well, it's still conscious, so we can talk all over everyone, maybe?
Alright, I kinda assumed you'd rather it be one-on-one rather than
Oh,
in
you
front of
want
everyone.
to be one-on-one? Oh, it's fine.
No,
guess.
I thought like you would find it more
Me?
comfortable.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, right. Because. Right.
You obviously know something. We also know that Einari is one of the others, probably.
Right. Einari. Okay, speaking of. I probably should tell him, but I don't know how he would react to this. But I saw him. You know? I saw. He's alive. He's fine, but he doesn't want us to help him because see in the temple and stuff, there were lots of different predictions and information about the past, the future, and everything Digidestin related. And well, one of them pretends that we're about to have a big fight between our group right now and the old group of Digidestin that they're a part of, because you know about the reboot and Doromon and stuff. Apparently, that time period of the digital world are their own heroes, and well, that's them. That's Stella and Einari and Timio, and I don't remember which one, which was the last one, but we'll probably know. But maybe. Well, yeah. So he doesn't want to fight us, but doesn't want us to help because, predictions and stuff. He's also. He's all.
Do you tell Kageki about Einari's plan to try and bring everyone that he genocided back?
Do I? Maybe I do. Right. Yeah. I will. I will reveal that he has a plan to, bring everyone back. I don't know what it is, but considering our track record with people with similar plans, probably not very good. But yeah. He has a little friend. He met his Digimon partner at some point. It's a little golden night boy. I don't know if Sonia knows Zubamon's name, but
You can probably find it in your Digivice.
I'm
sure
I'll...
we've used the Digivice as like a Pokedex type thing before.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried to do that before in the film.
No.
Okay, so we can do that now.
Excuse me, I don't really hear you very well right now. But
yeah, your voice is really muffled at the moment.
That's... why? Hi.
I don't...
Hi.
You're fine right now, yes. Yeah.
Alright. I just said that I tried to do that earlier with Tomo-sama and Giacomo, and you said I couldn't. What the fuck is my internet right now? Come on.
I believe in you. You can do it. You'll fight that pesky microphone.
I don't even... I'm on... Like, the Wi-Fi is down, so I'm on data. Like, why is that? So usually the data is faster than the Wi-Fi. Is the Wi-Fi bad? It is. Let's try that.
Yeah, I really have trouble right now. That's so really bad. Oh man, should I?
Hi.
Hello.
Is it better?
Right.
I think it might be better. I can hear you, but I don't know if it's muffled yet.
Well, why would it... hi. Yeah. Awa.
I think it's coming through fine now.
Maybe.
So about the Pokédex thing, I did try to do it at the start of the series, and you told me I couldn't. So I'm confused as to why we can now.
So we said at the start of the series we couldn't. Okay, I'm sure we did it in the past though. I'm sure we did it to like.
Yeah, we did.
It's because we have increased our powers and through evolution, unlocking more features of the Digivice.
Sure.
Thanks for resolving this. Yes, thanks for resolving this confusion.
Cool. Yeah, let's go with that.
I just like to know my options, you know.
Yeah.
I'm the knowledgeable guy. I'm supposed to have
It's
the information.
The plot tells what the options are.
I'll say that it's because Sonia spent a long period of time nearby that Digimon, and so her Digivice got a long time to scan it, which allowed it to sort of tell you what it is and what it does. But the Digivice needs significant time to scan something to pick up, like, what level is it, what's its name, like what's its status, what does its attacks do, etc. But it can pick up very basic information without that, basically, like its name.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll show you the Zubamon picture that Digivice now has, and yeah, maybe some of the relevant mural pictures that I took, and say, yeah, so that's his partner. Yeah, he's cute, a little bit shy. Told me to save him, help him, because. Man, that's complicated. How should I bring this up? Okay, that's important to know. They seem to be working with Keramon, of all people. I know, but he seems to trust him. I don't know why. But yeah.
That implies. I hope I'm spelling wrong, but that implies a deal with Keramon to try and get the old world back. And we all saw what type of ritual was required to get a single person back. Who wasn't even from the other. Oh my fucking! What is it going to say? Oh, that's not the thought I want to have right now. Okay, so she shows me the murals. So do I see Higeki in the murals? Since they are pretty clearly
in the mural, you see a Nari. Well, it looks like a Nari from a sketch. You see Higeki with what looks to be. So he looks strange in the mural because the way they draw him is different to the other Digidestineds in the mural. Everything that's behind him is visible through him, as if he's some kind of ghost.
Huh.
And you also see Stella and you see Eutimio in the mural. It's pretty blatant. It's Eutimio. He's got the backpack on. He's a bit rounder. And it's pretty blatant that it's Stella. Because, yeah, she is wearing the usual outfit that she always wears with the stars on it and the sheriff's star that her mother gave to her before she was sent to the orphanage.
Okay, so Higeki is also there. That makes me now relevant to salvation. What I was hoping that is. So this brings up so another thing that this time it's on me. I didn't think it was going to be relevant, so I didn't share it to with a certain unstable person from further after. I was talking about Higeki.
That was very, very muffled.
All right,
I heard, I'm talking about, and then it went, and I couldn't hear.
I hear relevant a few times.
He said, so he said that he kept this information because he didn't think it was going to be relevant,
Okay.
and that he's not exactly happy about Higeki being confirmed that he's a part of this, and that he forgot Higeki.
Yeah, forgot Higeki. Oh, you Asmin, you're actually, yes, yeah, your memories from back then, right? That
Yeah, I didn't share that because I thought he was not going to become part of the bigger picture, and because if I did, Taisto would probably do his fucking thing again, and I don't have that.
So you
I'm
kept,
never in the mood for that.
so you didn't say everything too, huh? Guess I'm not alone then.
We didn't think it was going to be relevant.
You forgot. What exactly did you forget about? I guess you wouldn't know.
No, actually I do. It's a pretty clear line. I forgot everything from the accident that cost him his legs and the fall. Pretty easy. Actually, it's a good thing we are on one-on-one here because it's a weight off my shoulders. Really, because of that, now I only have very, very specific and vague and fair memories of him that is mostly us not actually talking to each other, which makes him feel a lot more like an NPC in my life.
Oh.
And the guilt is oddly lifted in a way. It's a very weird mixed emotion.
I'll bet. I don't know what to do with this. That sounds awful.
Yeah, it's an experience. It's a lot less painful than I thought it would be. Like, I feel a void, but the void replaced a lot of pain, so
Well, if
definitely better.
well, you're taking it well, at least.
I'm surprised at how well I took it.
Right. Higeki, he's one of the Digidestined then, right? The murals.
Yep.
I didn't put two and two together, but that means, oh, right, he told me they were going after the other older Digidestined. They want to bring them all together. Stella might be in danger. That was why I wanted to come back. And oh man, and Higeki might be in danger too. And oh no, Utimio, we need to warn Utimio. Oh man, Utimio. I'll try to.
Oh, you don't know.
What do I don't know?
Fuck right. It happened after you left. Eutimio alongside Gaiomon and Tilhamon.
Oh.
They were taken by Keramon.
Right, but cannot be.
That means that the same thing that happened to Einari might happen also to Eutimio.
No, 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 no. You don't understand. I went alone on this trip. The whole point of it was so the town wouldn't be attacked. So you all the big boys to. How did this happen? It didn't happen because you followed me, right? It didn't happen.
No, it happened for. Actually, surprisingly enough, nothing happened while we were gone.
But no, man, we should have stayed.
I
Oh, yeah.
would have stayed if you'd picked up the fucking phone and trusted me properly. Like, if you had, listen, okay, if you had just trusted me then and there, picked up the phone, told me you were going, I would be opposed, but you also kind of didn't really have anything to do while we were preparing, so, and you can teleport right back
Yeah,
if something bad happens. I'm not sure what happened at the beach. I make an educated guess that you found some sort of obstacle, and that stressed you out and flipped the switch. Perhaps if you'd called me, I would be able to talk it through with whatever the obstacle. I'm not sure. That's accurate. I
I should have. I know now. I apologize, but I wanted to do it on my own. I'm sure you have come up with a plan, and I'm sure you'd have given me tips and helped me get buy this in a more efficient way. But I wanted to be useful. I wanted to show everyone else that I could be relied on, and that I was just as the hero that they saw me as. All of them, Timio, Stella.
I mean, you are useful. You're very fucking useful. You're basically funnily enough, the most functional member of the party. It's a low bar, but it is a party bar. You are by far the best person at ending conflict peacefully, because basically your entire arsenal is pacification attacks. You have teleport. I cannot even begin to describe how useful teleport is. But you have this really bad habit of trying to take on too much stuff straight up on your own. You have to go to stop this. Even who I'm stuck at the library doing shit none of you can realistically help me with, I still ask for help. I have Mamimon, I have the Sorcerimon. I need the help a ton. I can't do everything alone, even in my area of expertise. We're a team. Even when we're working individually, we should still remember that we are a team.
Yeah, yeah. I know that this wasn't a question. I just okay, but I figured it'd be just a walk in the park. I figured maybe it'd be a little day trip, just a little excursion. I have all the tools I needed to, and I managed to screw it up in ways. But
Technically, the only part you screwed up was the beach. The rest of it went pretty smoothly. Unless those ruins are important, and now they're at the bottom of the ocean and sinking, but let's assume they aren't, because I don't give a rat's ass about the prophet in the first place.
well, thank you for the support. Yes, it's what I did on the beach was enough scrub for a lifetime, frankly.
Yeah, it was a very bad but you at least you seem like you learn from your mistakes, and
Yeah.
I sincerely hope that this is the last time we'll need to have this talk. Please trust me with the others. to help you when you need it. Stop doing shit yourself, please.
I I will try. I don't know if I can fully promise that yet. Because I still have doubts. Maybe for myself. Maybe I don't know. I don't trust me.
That's even more reason to ask for help. If you don't even trust yourself, then at least trust your allies.
That's the sensible thing to do, huh?
And in my case, at least, if there's a system that's going to be coming, I'd at least like to know about it before it comes. You know, suddenly hearing that you are gone is not the most calming thing in the world,
I figured
especially
that.
not with Keramon.
Right. Yeah. I won't go on my own. I won't go try and do stuff on my own. I just, for once, no. No, you're right. Silly of me.
Look, again, like this whole thing would have worked if you just let us know you're doing it and just even a single call at the bit or whatever happened there. Like I also said earlier, just before you're doing something individually, it doesn't seem you should tackle it purely on your own. That means what?
Yeah. Noted. I'll learn from this. I won't do. Yeah. Well. Can I? Is it okay if I go to sleep for a bit?
No, yeah, it's been a very long day. Have some rest, and well, we can't do anything until Titus filled up anyways.
Oh, and still I just went on the roller, so
Sonia,
Uh,
would you like to trigger your team move?
Team move. I have team moves. We have team moves in this game.
where do we do it? You share the vulnerability. What the fuck does that one do?
It's been. How long has it been the last?
It's been a very, very long time since we've done
Oh my god!
we never get the chance to properly speak like this.
Holy fuck!
We have team moves.
Influence over you. I just did before, and ask the unlisted thing you can send my partner. Yeah.
Replace your partner with Stella for this situation.
Yeah, makes sense. Do you really think we can do this? We should go right away. But I don't think I can. Do you think she'll be okay? Do you really think we'll be able to catch her? Oh man.
Fuck. On her own, probably not, but at the same time, if we just go alone, that doesn't exactly help either. So, like, I need to weigh the risks. We can't have the full squad, but if we wait for the full squad, it might be too late. I have no idea which one is the right one.
I see. Oh. I see. Hopefully Taisto heals up fast. Oh.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Taisto is stabbed. He's not getting magically healed. That is going to take fucking ages to heal.
It's not going to take ages to heal. It's Mummymon's medicine works quite quickly.
How quickly?
And his stabs work.
That's
painful.
great.
It'll probably take him a day or two tops to get back up to full strength.
Hey, that is.
Okay, there is one very fun thing I can try to do. I go to Mommy Mons. I look at Sonia. Okay,
Yeah.
actually, I have an idea. Let's go to Marmon. That way.
We'll go see Mommy Man.
Yes.
Oh,
He
okay.
said still.
So is that a yes or a no to can they save Stella? By the way.
Of course. Oh yeah. Of course, we're going to try to save Stella.
No, but do you think that
Yeah.
you can save her, or do you think it's like a lost cause, basically?
I don't think it's a lost cause. I just think it's complicated.
Okay, so Sonia, please mark a potential or mark 2 boxes on your balance track.
I will mark 2 boxes on my balance track. Yeah.
Okay.
Potential can wait.
Kageaki, fuck Sonia up.
All right. Yeah.
Her up. All right. So
Unique
let's
is locked. Unique is locked.
let's reckless. Uh. hmm.
Also, Sonia, because somebody's fucking you up, you get to take +1 forward and mark potential again from your YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
So
Oh.
I have a +2 forward. Is that right? Is that what it
For something.
for something?
For something.
And,
Yeah. Just remember that you have it for next session, because I don't think we're
Yes.
probably going to roll for the end of the session.
Oh yeah. There's probably cups, but let's reckless more savior.
+2 forward. What was it? Savior what?
Save your
Save your
reckless
up.
down.
Reckless down.
Reckless down. Yeah, I can do. Okay, Savior of Reckless down. Sure.
Lovely. And then I go to quick dump shit to moment.
Cool. So you guys travel to Mummy Mon's, well, Wizard Mon's library, which Mummy Mon's now using. You open the door, you hear the jingle. He's not behind the desk as usual, but he, as you walk through the library, you sort of hear him humming to himself in the back room. As you open the door, you see that he's currently tending to Taisto, who's in a bed. He's wrapped him up even better. He's continually treating his wounds with more potions to try and save him.
Mamimon, I am going to impose on you.
Impose on me?
Yes. You see, there's urgent matters to deal with, but we also need the entire team with us to do it. And there is a very funny solution to that problem. I am going to have to ask you to pack up as many medical supplies as you think you'll need, and go in with Taisto into my pocket dimension, and let us know when he's healed.
He thinks it over a moment. And he's like, how soon do you need him?
The sooner the better, and that's why we got the music good.
Well, I'm going to need a hand then. Someone help me move this bed, he says. And he starts to...
That's the neat part. We don't need to. And then the pocket dimension is this very fucking vague location. So I just place the bed in it.
Sorry, how do you
I
place the
go-
bed in it, sorry?
I mean,
Do you
I just open the portal.
you open the portal
and-
and the portal moves over the top of the bed is what you're saying, sorry.
Yeah, send it in.
Okay. Taisto, you're awake for this. What do you do when Kageki suggests using the pocket dimension?
I think it's something along the lines of, "Oh nonsense! I'm feeling just fine." He tries to get up and then he collapses back on the bed. Guess he's about to die. But I don't know. It seems like a really dumb plan. It seems like a really dumb plan. It would be better if that didn't happen. But whatever. It's not like he can do anything against Kakayaki in this situation.
Cool. So you get taken into the pocket dimension. It's currently littered with wrappers and meat bones that have been discarded, various leftovers from when the residents of the Dark Area were here.
There's also a very pretty box floating in there.
And Mummymon soon after joins you with a bag full of medical supplies.
Alright,
He
Mummymon,
says-
you know exactly what that box is, so take care of it.
Sorry, say that again?
Mummymon, you know exactly what that box over there is, so, take care of it.
Which-
It's his wife's call. I have it in there because it's the safest place I can put it.
Sorry, which box is this again? Sorry, just to
Uh,
jog my memory.
Mummy,
Oh, the box with Arcanimon's Digicore in it. Yes, sorry.
Yes. It's literally the safest place I can put it. So it's in there.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you got a box with a Digicore floating around there too. But yeah,
It is caution, in case it bumps into anything.
Yeah, he Mummymon says, this is a very safe place for it, but it does probably need a bit of a clean. And he cracks
If
his
you
fingers.
wish, I will not stop you.
He cracks his fingers and said, "I'll sterilize the location for you.
Lovely.
Taisto, lie back down. You need to save your strength."
Yeah, for an ass whooping.
I've brought anesthesia and stitches and my surgical
And the
equipment with
portal
me.
closes.
And the portal closes.
And then Kayaki turns to Sonia, arms wide open, and with that, the problem is solved. We're going.
You're amazing.
I
Yeah.
try. Oh, in this bastard, I mumbled under my breath.
Cool. And I think we'll cut to black there because I think that's a good point to stop off. And we'll do end of session stuff. And we'll start the next episode with you journeying to wherever you last saw Stella's location, which is just before the Dark Area.
Yes.
Also, just so you're aware, Kageyaki, I'm sure, despite our jokes of T-posing and whatnot, that Zachary has given you Eutimio's backpack and photograph
Oh, yeah,
that you asked for.
That's in my room, yeah.
So that's in your room now, yeah.
I just, put it on him. He was almost getting a roommate. You know what? Let's say that off screen, I tell him to pick any of the homeless dark area denizens and have him be in my house for him to have a roommate at least.
Okay. So, wait, you're using your house for any of the homeless, not just Tyrannomon?
He can pick. Well, there's a spare room, and he was really hyped about having a roommate. So, as long as whoever gets to live there understands that they do not touch my stuff, everything is a lot more fragile than it looks, they can just share the house.
One second, just adding to my notes that more homeless are welcome at Kageki's house.
And when we get back, worst case scenario, we turn into a fucking motel. I don't care.
Cool. Cool. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Your home is now being used to house the homeless, and yeah, you
Never
have all
in the
the stuff
fucking
you need
thing for my
to
way.
track down Eutimio. We will do the end of session moves. We will start with Yukakiyaki because you're the last to speak. Have you grown closer to the others, further away from the others, into your image of yourself? Also, everyone
Sonia
mark
fucked me up.
Oh,
I
okay.
do mark potential, and Sonia fucked me up.
Okay, which ones are locked again on you? I don't want to lock.
On
Everything but superior and kind.
But superior can, okay.
you
Uh,
Sorry, Kagayaki, did you say that you are marking or not marking potential?
I am always. I always mark potential. I'm a man.
Right.
What would I want? Superior
Marked it for you.
plus and kind minus. Minus kind plus superior.
Sonia wants me to be a dick, and I am fine with it.
Yes. Yes, I do.
There you go.
I feel you should take care of everything now. That's the result of that conversation. You seem to be able to handle things, so keep doing this. And minus
Cool.
10 because that's the only one, really. But
Sure.
yeah.
Let's do Sonya next.
I did have a good heart-to-heart with Kagayaki.
Also, don't forget to mark your potential if you want it.
If I want to, I don't know if I want. Maybe, like I would level up. Sure. Let's unlock the final moment of it. You know, I wasn't uncomfortable with the idea of having it because that means it's on the table now, and I'm pretty sure I want it to be super late. But you know,
I mean,
still have it.
we're in towards the end of the arc now, so we're getting quite late.
Yeah, but I figured it'd be really late.
We're in the end game now. Snap. What?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll unlock the final everything. Yeah, I'll do this. And first, would you say that me breaking that dimension would be breaking something important? You know, that the weird illusion world that they had.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
so
right. Then I cleared it as well. We broke it together.
It is true.
Cool.
Clear angry, and you as well. Boom. We are no longer angry.
Yay.
And would you say that me talking about my insecurities and what happened on the beach count as talking openly about the darkness?
Yes.
But then again, I probably endangered innocence by attacking Kagayaki. But then again, it wasn't my own doing. It was through the influence of. So.
I just say
How
mark
true.
one balance.
One mark. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
fine with this.
that is under Minecraft setup. I
Okay.
straight up don't count it. This is the reason he's not angry with you.
I will say I probably grew into my own image this time. It doesn't really make sense. Like she flees closer to Kagayaki, but also a bit further away. All that roll into one. But I think, which means she's more conscious of herself now, and she sees herself as less. Superior or savior? Less of a savior because she didn't really help those people, or superior because she couldn't do things on her own. They're both good. I'll say less savior down and reckless back up. Yeah, fuck you. I'll put my reckless back up. I don't care. Yeah, savior down.
Oh, so you see yourself as reckless?
Yes. I see what she did as very reckless, and she doesn't trust herself to be less reckless right now, but she sees herself as more of a nuisance more than anything, really. Like she couldn't do things on her own, but so she's more of a wild card. You know, she could go off at any moment. Yeah, more reckless. So save her there.
Sure.
That seems good to me.
And last but
How
not
about you?
least, Tasto. Yeah, that seems good to me.
All right, so I'm going to assume that the sacrificial move of getting impaled by Piemon Source counts as a sacrifice to absolve my guilt, so I plead guilty.
Yep.
But other than that, I would say that Taisto has grown into his own image of himself. He was able to resist the illusion that Piemon or whatever created to trick him, and turn down the prospect of just playing with Einari forever in a dreamland, which I guess is fitting after the last time that same thing was promised to him. So
I trained you well.
Yes. Arigatou gozaimasu, master. But I think that constitutes increase of superior and lowering kind, I suppose. Superior because that's dealing with rational thought and such, and the only other reasonable thing is kind, I suppose. This is bad for me, but whatever, I'll take it anyway. and I did actually mark potential. I think I'm even now with Kagayaki again.
Ooh. 3.
Nice.
I got a dice, so I can be in front.
Yeah, you're right.
Onwards to the end
You
of
what?
the adventure.
12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh. Tyster can take the one last time moment.
We
of
can
truth
both
as well.
take it. Yeah, I mean, we can both take it. We have 15 both.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
We are
I
even.
think I
Yeah.
still have a lot of leeway before I die.
But yeah, that's basically it. So,
5, 10,
so
14.
yeah,
Do you think we'll be able to save the world before we all die from this?
yeah. Sonia is one advancement behind us.
Yes.
Yes.
Whether we save it before we
And
die
three-
depends on
one-
whether
sorry,
dying is
one-
optional.
One advancement and 3 potential behind us. So 8 potential behind us.
Not that
If
far.
dying is
For those that
optional,
are
we
counting,
can
of
save
course. Not like I count these things. Not like I count these things, but for those who count them. But yeah, thank you for the session today.
It was a really fun one.
I'm glad
Yeah,
you
yeah,
enjoyed it.
I had a lot of fun. Turns out that when we actually miss the rolls, it's much more fun than when we actually make them.
Yeah.
I did mean to kill Tysto, by the way. I was like, oh,
I
God,
could see
you're
that.
not going to dodge out of the way of the sword? What? No, but yeah, I improvised. It was good. After scenes credits, then I guess. After credit scenes, whatever. Whichever way around it's supposed to be.
Enough then.
I think we get a scene of Magna and Jamon approaching the throne room of the 3 great angels in heaven. He kneels down on one knee at the chair and says, "My lord, they got away again." And the camera pans and we see Seraphimon sat in his chair. He stands and says, "I told you I wouldn't accept failure. Magna Angemon, you disappoint me." "Yes, but sir, they slipped away and they created a smoke screen, and my forces, they just couldn't keep up." And he gets grabbed by the throat and lifted into the air. And he's like, "I want to make this crystal clear to you, Magna Angemon. If even you can't handle those pesky, false chosen ones, then perhaps you're on their side secretly. How can I trust you?" "No, sir, I wouldn't." "I know you wouldn't, Magna Angemon, but I can never be too sure." And then you hear a crunch, and Magna Angemon disintegrates into data. And then he bellows out, "Lord Nightmon!" And one of the statues in the corner of the room that isn't a statue steps forward, bows down on one knee towards Seraphimon, and he says, "Gather your forces. These Digidestined are proving more difficult than I imagined." And Lord Nightmon stands and says, "Yes, my lord." And we cut to black.
Oh boy, that's some really pure good shit right there.
I know, right?
Totally, yeah. They're the good guys. And we are the bad guys.
They're totally the good guys. I mean, that Magna Angemon, he was totally a traitor.
Yeah, that's a bit of it.
Yeah, it
Are we the bad guys?
And we the baddies.
Oh,
It reminds me
no.
of that sketch. You probably wouldn't know it because it's a British show, but it's they like. Did you get British shows? In
We
your
literally
countries?
just referenced it.
Wait, is that the reference you're making? I didn't realize it was from this.
Yes, those were the references we were making. Are we the baddies?
It's a meme.
It's made like
Yeah,
it's made in three different shows over here, so I didn't know which one you were.
I was about to set up a trope.
I'm assuming it's Mitchell and Weber because they're always hilarious.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Anyways,
But yes.
we are about it because today it was confirmed that all three of us and our partners are actually shadowy monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all
Who
shadowy
would've
monsters
guessed?
at heart. Like, who knew?
I
Oh,
have
but we knew
changed
that
my
one
art.
already. But we're also physically shadow monsters. That came out as a
That's true.
surprise.
It's true.
It's lovely, lovely.
Anyway, guys, thank you for the session. I hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed it all, and
I certainly did.
I think the next one is next week. I think.
Next week
It's
should be.
supposed to be next week.
But
Supposed to
thereafter, I am on my honeymoon, so after next week there'll be a little bit of a break while I am on holiday, and then
Yep.
we'll resume.
In
after
that case, next week we are going to tell you to have fun. Not this week, next week.
we're gonna have lots of fun. I have lots planned. Yes,
I hope it's more stabbing ties, though.
Oh, guys.
No, don't worry. I'll be stabbing you too. Don't worry. There's swords with your names on it.
Anyways, next episode, can we actually see Ferrismon at last?
Who
poor
literally
lad.
who?
She was supposed to come back.
I have plans for Felismon, but not in this arc.
Yeah, that would be a bit
Fellas,
much.
who?
There's too much going on in this arc already to keep Felismon introduced.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's true.
But I
Fellas, who?
do have plans for him.
Alright. See you guys next week with the phone.
Cool. See you next week, guys.
See you next week, baby.
And thanks to anybody who watches the stream after the stream. Peace out.